Dun, dun,
Hi and
dun,
welcome
dun.
to the Clickbait Show with Mr. Plankett.
It's me,
Oh,
smartphone.
come on, don't make fun of me. You know I have a problem talking to people.
No intro?
No intro, we're getting right to the fucking hate purge.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck.
Yeah, this is the Purge
Howdy.
stream. You got
So-
any hate on your chest?
Yeah,
This is a place to get it out.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
So we can start. You want to start the year off fresh, get some shit off your chest. This
exactly.
is a place to do it. Don't take it
All right,
into
Griggy.
2019.
Chill out, Griggy.
Let's stop all the behind the back shit. Let's just face
You
each
want to
other,
be a pest?
man to man. I don't
Make
have
a
anybody
mess.
blocked. Come in. We'll talk like men.
That's what Matt says. You probably got everyone blocked.
Like lonely men. We'll talk to just like lonely men talk to each other.
Like Dwan A.
Donna is invited.
20.
All I'll say, I'll start it out like this. What evil has clickbait really done? You know, other than light and playful shit talking, you know, that I give my best friends behind the back. You know, I haven't called anybody's furniture store or DM'd women their addresses or anything like that. I mean, I think I'm a pretty square guy. What's that? What's that sound?
Yeah. No, totally.
But
Are you
you know, so
receiving some hate?
I'm interested in knowing what crimes I've committed. First of all,
No, okay, here's your crime. Here's your crime. You asked, so I'll tell you.
let me hear it.
You're a humble fence rider.
Yes, your crime is you don't like well, I will give you some credit. So you have been a little
You
more
don't like confrontation, cuz.
Yeah, you've been a little more confrontational lately.
Yeah, what it
But
is,
for a
I don't
while
like.
there, it
I can't
was,
make fun of someone who can't make fun of themselves. You know, that's the big problem.
But what if they're making fun of you? You just
I
let it
can
go.
still do it, but it's not as fun when they don't take it like the way they should. You know, they're like, oh, he's attacking me. Instead of just coming back, they try to like fucking dig up dirt on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit's pussy shit.
So what you're saying is like most people.
Well, it's an unfortunate byproduct, but
If
Yeah,
they sense
what it
like a weakness and that somebody's like disliking the hate, then they'll go even harder. What you're saying is you actually will back off at that point.
Don A is perfect. I'd hate to say it like that, but he does it. He does the perfect job of it. Just enough confrontation. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he'll still be like, hey, whatever. You know, we said what we said, but let's move past it. You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody should be. But everybody gets so fucking.
I don't believe
personal.
in sort of confrontation.
well, Don doesn't ever say anything that hurtful to anybody.
Exactly.
He just gets loud and passionate.
He does the fence riding of confrontation.
Oh, so Don's actually the one that's non-confrontational, even though he accused me of it.
He's more confrontational than you, but
Now, would you guys say that you guys are too
not as
confrontational?
confrontational as, let's say, me.
Would you say that you guys are too confrontational, maybe?
I mean, I don't want to answer that.
I'd
You
say
should
as
answer
a
that.
not two, but I only defend. Like I don't go looking for people.
You're not
They
at the
think I watch their
CEO level
shows.
of confrontation, though.
Like Broke Bar at the hotel was yelling at me. I wasn't even calling. You know, I just
Yeah.
get looped into shit. I'm pretty
Oh.
innocent too, like you.
Disclaimer: none of us
me
fucking
too.
called
I'm
that
innocent.
fucking hotel room. That's
Yeah,
dumb.
none
I
of
didn't
us
do that
called.
shit. I wouldn't fucking do that. That's
I
shitty.
mean, we
We
were
were
doing a
actually
stream,
streaming
at
so
the time.
yeah. You can
It's
know
funny,
that
but
we
yeah,
were.
I
Not
was not
watching
involved
another
in that.
show all night.
But yeah, so there was some sex last night. Everybody knew the sex was coming. It was just a matter of when. You know, the food.
Yeah, it's weird how people predicted almost everything that happened, and it happened perfect timing.
Dude,
That's strange.
they ordered. So what's fascinating to me still is how you can spend $45 on Taco Bell. I'm amazed. I mean, I know there's like
That's
a $10
why
delivery
they're
fee.
broke. That's why they're broke.
Dude, that's a grande meal or whatever the fuck that's like what, 10 tacos, and I think that's like that can't be over like $11-12 really. So what the fuck were
Yeah.
they getting? They must have ate it all day.
It's the delivery fee too. I mean, yeah, they're probably the kind of people they put that shit in
Yeah,
their
you're gonna
refrigerator.
bring me mad food. I'm gonna give you
definitely
mad
eat it
money,
the next day.
nigga. He said that shit.
Yeah, dude, I
He
wanted
said he
to.
was gonna give him mad money.
Mad Money to him was like $2 extra or whatever, like the included tip that they have to pay is like, that's what Mad Money was to him.
So yeah, I
Yo,
fucked
he
with.
was yelling at me on the phone. He got off, and his wife, his girl was like, hang up, and he gets off, and he just goes, nah, I smashed that nigga.
Yeah, last night was funny. It was a long game though. You had to stay tuned a while. Which I
just don't see how you leave your laptop on like that. They're in a hotel room. Like, it's not like they got lost on the other side of the mansion. They're fucking sitting right next to it.
Rob, that's a good question. What was the best part?
Oh, someone's calling. They got the info. How could they possibly have got it?
Right.
Look, the laptop's pointed at us and it's on, and there's a little white light at the top.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That tells me that they were both probably highly intoxicated.
And now we're just having sex. Just happened to be the one time this happened. We're having sex next to the kids, yelling at them. That's
Like
fucking strange.
if you don't lose YouTube monetization for something like that, what do you lose it for? I mean,
King Jimmy was banned by Sans tonight. Jackson Black, get in here, buddy. You did
Fuck
good
Jackson
last time.
Black. He hides out on other streams talking shit about all of us, trying to push the pedo shit forward.
Good, he can get in here.
About your little games, faggot. Bring your soft little voice in here. No, I didn't.
Yeah, come on in and
guys.
get it off your chest there, Jackson.
Sam Hill, you can get in here.
You don't. That means
he leaves my Discord because he got beat up by cam girls. You better ban them or I'm leaving. Making demands, little bitch.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that now when he's in these little hotel rooms, back to Saiyans, like, that shit is just sad. Like, I could never watch one of his, like, not that I really did anytime recently, unless somebody said, we peeped at it the other night, and there was really nothing going on. I don't know if it was before.
No, you watch them all, stupid.
But anyway, it's like, that shit's way too sad. Like, even if he was funny, to hear his kids fucking crying in the background the whole time and getting yelled at, like.
What do you think it smelled like in that room after everything?
Oh God.
It had to have been like, Taco Bell, like old Taco Bell, cigarettes, booze,
shit,
a couch that
shitty underwear just laying around,
bad diapers.
God.
The wet burrito.
Like
it's like things. I can't even describe it because I've smelled it before, but I just don't know how you achieve that smell. I've smelt it on like bums particularly. Like a female bum comes to mind, that musty, oh God.
That's what 1.8 million views on YouTube can get you guys. So if you're just starting on YouTube, don't give up on your dream, guys. Because one day that could be you.
You think that they wear you think he wears even like deodorant or any kind of hygiene product?
He's never changed his fucking clothes.
I thought that was a bit, but I'm not so sure anymore. The clothes are definitely an issue at this point.
Imagine his girl. She probably changes her underwear like once a week.
Man, she's wearing her fucking Tuesday underwear.
It just smells like period blood everywhere.
All right, I've got the Bo Bandy
Smells like
clip.
a fucking back of a red lobster.
Here it comes. It's coming in hot.
Matt called into Bo Bandy last night.
Broke bar.
Hey guys, it's me, man. Hey guys.
Okay, Pete.
Hey guys.
Hey, Pete.
I got this It's me, guys. Check out my show on Saturday. What's up, Did you guys have a look at my show on Saturday? I'm just soloing.
This is Matt Unbleached, or is this a fake Unbleached? What?
You're over here going, so how doesn't the world figure out how to block things? It's called fucking filtering. When you turn the filter off,
No, but
you can fucking play whatever the fuck you want.
I know how.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bo Bandy. I got you, bud.
Fucking moron.
If you look at his face too, he buys it. It's so fucking good, dude.
Oh yeah.
To block things. I'm saying that I don't want to have to fucking be your babysitter and child you fucking faggots.
How stupid is
What?
this?
Wait,
Like,
pause that.
Tony.
What did he said? I don't want to be your babysitter and child you. Like,
Yeah, he's very well. You have to understand, Jay. He's hitting humongous dabs. He's a little
yeah,
high.
but that doesn't make you lose like all your intelligence.
Do we have a
Just
visitor? I
make
just
you
heard the
more
beep.
aware.
Bleep.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
All right, more Bill Bandy.
Tonight, guys.
Have you had enough?
Me?
Are you done, Bo Bandy?
No, dude, I was about to show you guys what this bong
Fucking
looks like from this
shit
angle.
later.
Are you trying to run an ad for it or something?
No,
That was a
no, I'm
perfect
fucking
job.
having a fun time. What's your deal? Look at this shit, dude. This is...
Fucking
What the
Tony.
fuck are you talking about, dude?
Why are you getting angry?
My question. What are you talking about, dude?
Why are you getting angry?
My question. When people fucking send me money, they usually send a little note with it's good stream, and it goes good stream.
Okay.
Usually, if you go to Asian Andy's stream, they're fucking going.
Why are you taking that as a personal attack when I'm saying I don't ask for donations?
See, this is the fun and playful way to fuck with people, guys. You could take some notes.
All I strictly said was I'm not taking donations to
So what are you
smoke
trying to
weed
say,
on
Clickbait?
camera.
I'm trying to say that you don't fucking say, "Oh, let me find out where Bo Bandy lives." Oh, let me.
Oh, okay.
Or Matt or whoever. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around.
You're not saying, hey guys, donate money to me so I can go to the weed store and buy more weed. You don't do that. I don't think anybody does that. Yeah, why are you so angry, bro? We're just celebrating life and Dabsters. This is a Dabsters United Union, bro. Somebody's angry that we're having a good time without him. Somebody's angry we're having a good time without him.
So that was the Bo Bandy clip. That's fucking fun, dude. I didn't even know.
Is he coming?
I didn't know what was going on before that. Yeah, Jimmer is on his way. He'll be here around midnight.
Jimmernam, you fucking pussy. Hurry up, you diva.
He hasn't
He's
had
gotta
enough
show up
wine
late.
yet.
Jimmernam's in
Gotta
his
show up
trailer.
late. I'm Jimmernam.
He's gonna be winably late.
Oh yeah, so I gotta say this. Like, I'm 31 too. I keep getting like mischaracterized as a 45-year-old dude.
You're 40 and white. Shut up.
I don't fucking
You
get
follow
it.
me, nigga.
I'm really okay. I have to tell everybody, I'm really 49.
You 10 view faggot.
And 31
almost
is
40.
kind of old to be doing this. Yeah, I know that.
No, you're not 31. You're 40.
Yeah, clickbait's really 40.
See, there you go.
41.
KCS says I look 25. Thanks, KCS. KCS gets a wrench. That's how it works around here.
But anyway.
What's 6 times 7?
Oh,
My Discord fucked up.
Leaves his own fucking show.
I would
What
do
piece
that
of shit.
too.
What are you, Kyle?
Just let it run. Yeah, I should do that. Kyle's onto something. Kyle has 3,000
He trips to
subscribers.
the store. Oh, does he? They're all real.
He lost another 800 of them. It's crazy.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. They must not like his
He just didn't
content.
like one video that came up. They all fucking got together.
Simultaneously,
Kyle,
they
you
just
mean?
quit.
I don't like what he's saying about Artie.
let me see.
Gives a fuck. He's a fucking child abuser. And all the same people are watching him. All the same people that were like, oh, I'm gonna never watch him again. Yeah, they're watching him.
So
They're all full of
chat,
shit.
what rumors are floating around out there? Just put it all out there. I want it all out there.
Well, there's one that's in there right now. They're saying, I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm reading the chat. Kyle is a pedo.
Oh fuck.
From Sam Hill. I mean,
Well, there's a video
and
of him
I get-
saying that.
Well, from the technical standpoint, if you are exposing yourself and making love, having
Yes,
sex,
that's what
fucking,
it
whatever you want
is.
to call it, in front of children, that is basically a form. It's not,
It's a
what
lewd and
most people
lascivious
think.
act
Yeah, there you
involving
go.
children.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm saying.
pedophilia,
That's a
but it
good
is.
question. Like, is it wrong to
child
fuck in front of your
endangerment.
kids?
Yes, it absolutely is illegal.
Especially when they're crying and saying "mommy, daddy."
I'll look it up and
like
post something.
kids.
Did
too, like,
cavemen
so
do that,
think about
though?
it. Like a kid, especially one that's like, let's just say they're young and unintelligent because their parents haven't taught them. It's not their fault, and they're just young, they're undeveloped. They see their dad on top of their mom making crazy noises. They don't know what's going on. They might think he's beating her up. Like, that's traumatizing to the child. Like, seriously, it really can be.
Well, it's no different than them watching porn, right? I mean,
No, it's worse. It's worse, much worse.
so let me ask you this, Jay. If you were Kyle and you were wanting to get a piece of ass and you lived in a hotel room with 4 kids, what would you do? You have to get ass though. That's no other option.
You go. There's a bathroom,
So you go in the bathroom. Okay.
or you get a babysitter.
Okay.
I mean,
I had the
but-
babysitter in mind. I didn't think about the bathroom. So the bathroom would be okay as long as you
Or the
kept it
car
quiet.
in the parking
But
lot.
the bathroom at the same time is still not the best option, but it's definitely better than what they did. I mean, at least they're in the same hotel room. They're still not like watching their kids. I mean, I don't know what the youngest is like as long as they're asleep, and I think that would be acceptable. But to do it like right on the bed and with the kids there crying, like that's definitely unacceptable. I don't think there's.
It was a
anyone
little too
Couple
much.
charged after having sex in front of minor.
Don
Yeah, that
A
was
was
in
especially
Ocala, Florida.
mortified by the whole situation. He's like, "Hey, bro, any respect I had's out the fucking window. He's Gonzville, bro." Even
For
Don
sure.
A.
No more chances.
Don A. I wonder where Don A's at.
I knew it was inevitable that it was only a matter of time before, Kyle did something to himself.
I don't know what happened in this case I'm looking at, but it's definitely real.
It's just crazy that this is the second time it's happened. Like,
Couple face trial for engaging in sex in front of their children. So yeah, it's
well,
illegal.
even putting your kid on a stream, or somebody else's child on a stream especially, with some type of lewd act going on in the video, even though they weren't present for it, you can still be held accountable for, child
yeah,
pedo
it's pretty
crimes.
simple. I'll just break it down real quick for everyone. You don't have sex in front of kids. The end.
Period.
It's pretty simple there. I don't know, is it illegal? Maybe everyone go test it out and find out, so we can really be sure about this.
I'm guessing in Alabama it's encouraged.
I would say it's illegal everywhere,
There's
but
some
there's
spots, yeah.
different punishments for it. But at least
Fuck
in
in
the
front of
United
your
States.
kid ain't never get a fuck. Don't go anal. That in some fucking states it's still. I think it's still legal.
But there's
to go
also like 2 normal people that are in a hotel and they do it. Maybe there's one kid sleeping and it's all the way across the room or something. It's a little bit different than like 2 drunk dumb fucks that just drunk drive to the store for fucking tacos. And by the way, they didn't even feed those fucking kids. They didn't eat that night.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they didn't get any food, right? I didn't watch the whole thing, but
Didn't sound like it. They were probably
no.
in bed. Yeah.
So
Um,
that's
even
alright
if-
though.
At 3 in the morning, I mean, if they did feed their kid Taco Bell, like that's terrible. Kid was probably up in the middle of the night.
The kid's screaming and
Shitting
crying
their
and
brains
coughing
out.
and choking, but I'm doing reverse lazy dog, so
okay.
let me finish.
I hate.
He sounds like a woman getting fucked. I couldn't tell which was which. That motherfucker would have been getting pegged if there was no kids around.
all right, maybe it wasn't
Like,
that
no,
fast.
I'm a decent nigga. I don't get pegged in front of the kid.
So back to that whole thing about like, can you get in trouble with like sexual conduct and kids? Like, what if you ran a stream where you did like a sexual education fucking, type of thing where you just sat there and said, give me your questions, I'll let you know what I think, or, I'm trained in the field, and you think that's fucking on the same level, or?
What, like talking to kids and answering questions from kids?
Yeah, but do it like
Like
using that as an
strangers?
excuse to like, talk to fucking other people's kids about sex shit.
If that's why you're doing it, then absolutely, that's
You're gonna
terrible.
get hate for it no matter what, even if you're good about it.
Like, yeah, imagine if you were just...
anyone who goes out of the way to actually do that has something weird going on anyway.
Yeah, there's no way you could do that as a live stream and it not be weird. If you did a pre-recorded sex education
No one's that fucking
video,
righteous.
then okay, but...
I know a guy. So, the radio report says that they're working on the story. They're on the job. The radio report also known for leaking Jimmernam's benefits. What else? Violet 300. The radio report. We see you. We see you, nigga. Where's Cosmic Cam been?
That's a great question. I miss him.
I'm concerned.
Who cares?
All right.
I don't give a shit.
So if he's dead in the gutter. Oh, never mind.
Dodges me when I'm in Texas.
That's
Fucker.
right. I was like, where's this coming from? Yeah, there was no attempt to get a hold of you in Texas.
Yeah, but
None
we
at
haven't
all.
seen him anywhere. We haven't seen him on any shows. So I mean, that
He's
is a
shamed.
little-
Well, he better be dead.
He's shamed.
It's his only excuse.
He wronged the Ross dog. Now will never show us, but he's exiled.
You scared, nigga.
So Jay, don't you have some beef with this Jankin Flames guy?
I mean, not really.
He says that you're a Christian and that's silly or some shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I told him I believe in God. I guess he thinks it's a waste of time. I don't think just believing in something is that much of a waste of time.
See, I overthink the whole religion thing because I don't go to church. I did when I was a kid. But, like, if I don't want to go, isn't that God's will? You know, I'm just fulfilling his will. He's omnipotent. He knows everything that's going
I
to happen.
think he's more annoyed at people that try to preach it to you, which I'm the same way. Like, I believe what you want, but just fucking don't bother me about it.
No, and I wasn't being preachy. I was just telling him what I believed.
What a lot of people have a problem with is the institution of religion. You know, because they make all these silly rules that you don't really have to follow. It's more customary. And it gets in the way of a personal relationship with your creator, your God, whatever. You know, so...
And I'll be honest, I don't feel I'm one of those people that, like, has a real good personal relationship with him or anything. Like, my big thing...
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, my big thing is my mom, she has a lot of faith in, like, she's the one who kept me believing. I still, like, you know, doubt it sometimes and have my, you know, questions, but, you know, I still believe that one day I'll see a sign or something like that I'll be okay for sure. I know he's real, but I mean, I just have my faith right
Isn't
now.
it, you know,
that's cool.
I hope he's real.
I've always thought of religion like this. I mean, I'm not talking about you, so don't take it personally. But I feel like it's a way, like once you become an adult, you don't have a parent really necessarily. Like a lot of people don't have a parent anymore. They're out on their own and they feel like they need a way to explain things, or they need a father figure, you know, to look over them, to feel like they're not alone out there. It's like I don't know, but
There's
at the end of the
someone
day,
you can talk to when no one's there.
yeah, it's really just
you're
your
by
conscience.
yourself,
It's
driving
like-
around.
Yeah. If you know anything about like basic psychology, you've got the Freud, you know, Freud's ideology, which is, you know, you got your id, your superego, and your ego. Well, your superego is a collection of like your parents and your teachers. You know, like when you want to just go out and crack somebody's fucking head, the reason that you don't is because of that superego. And I feel like it's just an extension of that. It's like, oh, I can't do that because it's immoral or it's weird. But I get it. Because like, you know,
and I agree. I think that, like, yes, your conscience could be like God kind of speaking to you, and you have a choice to either listen to your conscience or don't. And there's people that suppress it or whatever and don't listen for whatever reason, and I don't know. But you're kind of pushing them away.
Yeah, I think it's like I think originally it was probably just an easier way to explain things because, you know, everything was written down. The Bible really literally translates, I think, to the book. And if you were able to read, dude, imagine if you weren't able to read. Like, you're just going through fucking life, and imagine just, like, you're leaving a spot. There's no way to communicate with somebody once you're gone. But being able to write everything, let's say you live to 80 and you write everything in a book, and then somebody reads it when they're 15, imagine the jump they've got in life, you know. So the Bible was just a way of explaining life to make things easier for people just to do shit to live longer. That's like that's what I think it was, but and it's still kind of
not into the Bible part of it. I think it was all created to just try to control people, because like it's like a father figure, like a fake one that no one can really disprove or talk to or figure any of that shit out. So
it's fake.
I just think it scares a lot of people into not, committing crimes and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think now it's so crazy that it's actually causing a lot of, I don't know which is more, the good side or the bad side of it.
Well, yeah. You've got, what happens is you get power. Once power is introduced into anything, it corrupts it, So like the reason that the Arabs are fighting the Palestinians are fighting the Jews isn't really necessarily because of the religion, but it's because they want power, you know what I'm saying? So like once the power gets involved, that's when the fighting begins. Otherwise, they could give a fuck.
Well, the people at the top want the power.
Yeah, and
the people actually going in and trying to kill each other, they're just doing what they think is right.
Yeah,
they're brainwashed. On either side.
They're brainwashed. Yeah.
Do you have any mods in your chat on YouTube?
Me?
Not really. I need to.
I am.
Why do I got some shit going down in there?
Man, there's nothing yet, but I'm just saying, like, I don't see any wrenches.
Yeah, I got one. It only took him like a month to click 2 buttons to give me one.
I wanted to avoid, I always think it looks so bad in the chat when, like, every comment is a wrench, but, so I have to be very selective. Obviously, the Ross Dog, Don A, Mr. J.
I was just making sure, like.
But yeah, mostly it's
Sam
laziness.
And Jackson are going at it, but it's all good.
Clickbait. Oh my God. What?
Jackson, stop talking shit. There's not even women are afraid of you.
Casey's crying because she wants a wrench, but that's okay.
Oh. Anyway, yeah. What else to talk about? No one wants
I
to
think
come
Jackson
in and
might be the most hated. Jackson's the most hated person in this universe, but he's so pointless that no one bothers to take the time to smash him.
Yeah.
It's just like no one cares.
Instead of a troll, he's like a little Tweety bird. He's just like...
Yeah, he's a sensitive little twink.
Jackson Black, get in here with Sam Hill. Sam Hill has a mic working. Sam Hill, get in here, buddy.
Yeah, why don't y'all both come in and air it out? Get it off
Sam
your
Hill,
chest.
you can come in, man. You got nothing to worry about.
Get it off your chest.
You can even talk to your master, Ross Dog.
I'm not his master. Don't insult him like that.
I'm just trying to get him in here. I learned that technique from the Don A. Mark Callista's not showing up.
He's going to write a paragraph about you now, clickbait. You better watch out.
I know. He's already mad at me.
I talked to Glista yesterday. He said he'd be around more.
I think Glista, didn't Glista say something about midnight? He'd be around?
Yeah, tonight? Late nights.
Yeah, I think he'll be around later.
I'll start streaming at midnight. Just
sometimes you just gotta message. You gotta message him to get him to come.
Oh, okay. He has a Twitter now too. At Glista Mark. What is it? I can't remember.
I think that's it. Yeah, because he started following me. I wasn't sure if that was a real one or not, but.
There, I messaged him.
But yeah.
See, everyone says the same thing about Jackson. It's fucking mutual.
He's been smashed even more than Carl.
It's like the roast he didn't show up for like 20 minutes before. I can't make it.
Oh, he needs a Discord link.
What
it should
will
be in
my
the description.
family think? I remember he said, "What would my family think?" You fucking little pussy.
No less than they already do.
They might think you're cool.
Yeah. You might gain a couple of points. Doubtful, but maybe.
Jackson, this would be a good time to come on. There's no women.
He wants to get in here, but he's looking for the... It's in the description, bro.
Oh, Jackson's got a fan. Jackson, Blackhead. Jackson Blackhead. I thought it was like Jackson bleached for a minute, but then I read it. Jackson,
you know what? I'm really worried. Stanley Moon isn't in here.
Oh.
Or Pound Road Pug.
Yeah, this ain't really a show then, man.
No, not
Pound
really.
Road message me. He'll be here.
The other 33 people watching it don't matter, huh?
Oh, clickbait. Don't worry, mate. I'll be right in there. I just gotta ride the dingo over there and get
Town
on
Road's
the,
off on the
buzzer.
bender, mate.
Town Road still at work. I'll join chat when I get home in an hour or so.
Don
Oh,
A,
Don
get in
A's been
Discord.
avoiding the show. Oh, that Don A thought I was the CEO for 6 months or so. 36 viewers, that's right, James. Dude, I'm doing my fucking Birdman right now, man. Fucking flying, buddy. No. Now I'm down to 35 for that dumbass comment. Way to go, clickbait. No, yeah, exactly.
Dwanny. Hey, Dwan.
Bro, I didn't save my Bo
There's
Brandy
no CEO. There's no Ian.
What's a
Anus
whack
in
packer?
here. Howard Stern
Wendy?
fans.
Like Wendy?
Wendy the
yeah.
slow adult.
Not fans, but
Let's not even talk about Carl or Wendy.
Should we not talk about her?
or Broke
Why?
Bar's dad.
He might come in if we talk.
I
Nobody wants
haven't
that.
talked to him ever.
You don't
That
want
was
to.
funny when the Broke Bar's dad posted a picture the other day.
If he comes in, we're just gonna ask him about the Wendy fake GoFundMe, or not fake, but the fraudulent one. So
Don says to go listen to Bo Bandy at 1:10:39. All right,
39.
let's check it out. What happens?
Oh, maybe
Stanley's right there.
someone else made an appearance. Oh, Stanley Moon.
I'll show you.
He's celebrating
One
his
second.
birthday.
We'll
Give him
grab
a break.
For any of the smoker aficionados out there,
dog, yo, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, it's Don A.
Fuck that shit. Y'all fuck about fucking better than me.
I should have known better.
Fuck you. You fucking smack you. You fucking Bo Bandy. You fucking gay ass. Fucking booty leg bullshit.
don't you want to be fucking Guido Mafia motherfucker?
So this is a pretty good product for
Nah, fuck that. Yo, motherfuckers don't even fucking understand what I'm trying to say.
He's like a wigger, but he wants to be.
Hey, guys.
in, like New York.
What?
Nah, motherfucker, nah. Fucking just shot me German, motherfucker.
Black guy again.
Hey!
All right, I think I get the gist of it. Good work, Don. Apparently, I ripped you off. I didn't know, dude. Bo Bandy did a good stream last night. It's worth watching. The whole thing's pretty good, actually.
If you like,
Get on there. He's got to fix his
you like
audio.
watching
though.
if you like watching a rich kid burn through money that's not his own, that's your thing.
And if you're not into him, then maybe you're into the Chris Spout stream, where he just burns money.
Yeah, or wipes his ass with it.
That'd be a fucking great stream.
That guy doesn't come around as much now.
He's out making millions of dollars. That never stopped Don A. He's still around. It probably
Don
is
said
him.
you gotta let it play. It gets funny.
Oh, okay.
When,
okay.
Don?
Hey,
For 1 minute.
This is
if
my
we did
show.
play it for 1 minute.
hey, assholes! This is my show.
Or maybe he means like he gets louder in a minute. Oh, Jackson,
Hey,
you're
hey,
so
you guys
clever.
think these guys should get booted?
Good night,
I mean, they're kind of annoying.
Faggo. Oh.
Hey, prick, you gonna let me do my program or what the fuck?
Well, I don't have a wrench. Jackson Black, oh, I guess he's so.
Okay, anyways, so this is Formula 420.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we get it, Don. Good work, man. Good work. Good work.
I think Jackson's trying to do like a wrestling promo thing.
For what?
He's trying to be the villain. He's trying to be the villain to get some support.
He is the villain.
He's lost all his friends.
I thought you said I had a wrench. Clickbait.
He can't be the villain. He's a pussy twink.
Ross Dog speaks
Gotta
for
be
you
at
tonight.
least a bear.
He's a bear?
No, he's gotta be a bear, but he can't.
Oh,
he's a twink.
yeah. He is a thin man.
He's a top. Yeah.
Like if I
He's a
think about
top
him
that
as a
just
gay man,
spins around up there.
I don't think of him as being like the butch, but that's just me.
Imagine he sounds like Kyle when he's moaning. I got that clip right here if you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's listen to that.
2 minutes of
Oh God.
an idiot talking over fucking.
I'll be back.
Does it sound like that?
Times. Matt, he has dissed you many times. Dude, that's the.
Oh, Broke Bar was there?
Children in the
Disgusting. It
room.
was a threesome.
Hell. Just sit next to him with a mic.
They're disgusting instant gratification.
They appear to be fucking.
Oh, that would be great.
Scuffed.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, what is
it
he in
smells like a
fucking
garbage
paradise
can
with that
in here.
cow?
Oh, there may be a silent wireless parts transferred.
Oh yes. Yes.
Someone's batting me out in the chat.
Holy fuck.
Noise complaint at the perfect time because kids are coughing and they're having sex.
Why do I get more live viewers than Kyle? I don't get it.
They aren't even stopping. They're saying kids crying, dude. Like that's trauma. Mommy. Hey,
Who's okay? Who is that? Who's moaning? Is that Kyle or the woman?
Dude.
Can you
It's her
skip back about like
sometimes, but
15
it's him
seconds?
more.
It ain't fake. Stopping, they're saying.
I've got a really bad joke to
It's
make, and I'm not
fine,
even gonna.
dude. Like,
I can't
that's
even go there. It's so bad.
Hey, hey, your mom's getting fucked like a cow, dude.
Doug didn't appreciate that joke, by the way.
See, he said something like, "Oh, these fucking kids."
I heard that, yeah.
People are dropping the phone number.
He calls one of them a faggot in this video.
We only listen to this because
They shut
don't
up,
get pussy.
faggot.
Fucking god.
I'm getting pussy.
Oh my god.
Shut up, faggot kid, because you can't get pussy like me.
You're not getting anything.
What the fuck?
Come on, everybody.
Yeah,
I've
you
never
get no
seen a black
food.
guy before, even though I've been to
You
Saginaw,
you watch
Detroit,
mommy and daddy
Lansing.
fuck, and then you eat nothing.
Grand
Here's
Rapids,
some motel crackers,
Battle
some
Creek,
sugar packets.
Kazoo, a million times.
Ah, fuck.
That was a lot of sweat and regret going on there. Well, I don't know about the regret, but I imagine a lot of sweat. Like her
I don't
yoga
know.
pants have
I
like
think
a
it's
white
all a
salt
big
stain.
fucking him and Broke Bar working together. Jimmernam's probably in on it too. They're all a fucking team. Smartphone. It's a
They got-
sad team.
They got to team up to take down the lonely guys. So lonely. Tonight
They
we are
probably
lonely.
script this horse shit.
Jay's even fucking muted himself. He was probably listening on stream.
No, he's smoking a cig
Oh, right on.
outside.
So,
Who's next? Where's all these people that were gonna come on? None of them.
Sam Hill is sandbagging me. Just kidding, Sam Hill, but you better get in here.
No, don't be scared.
Grace my Discord. You went on Don A's show. Come on, man.
You know what happened is you played a song and now people are afraid. I can't go in there and talk to him.
Yeah.
And Ross Dog is there. I can't do it.
We're too sweaty.
Biting their nails off. Oh God.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're too big. Too big. We need an opponent. See, do we? That's the point, Sam Hill. That's what I really want to get to the core of in here is, do we really need an opponent? I mean, it is entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Everybody likes a good fight. But, I mean, is that all you got to do? I mean, is that all we have to do is just find a... And then if we're out looking for a fight, isn't that kind of like cheesy too? I don't know. You guys let
It's
me know.
not
in the
about
chat.
a fight. I just think it's more of a, you know, it's cool reading chat, but it's more fun to talk to some people from the chat. Like, come in here.
Yeah,
Split
yeah,
it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's what I
Half
want
the
more
people
of.
in chat, half the people on voice.
I like that.
We'll all talk together. Unless you want to hear about my week. Yeah, you know, my neck hurts. Did some plumbing.
Now you've got
Want
something
some
going on
weed.
with your fucking spine.
Probably.
Fuck,
I think it's
man.
my neck. It's all of it. From my asshole to the top of my head.
That's a pretty wide range, man.
Yeah.
Good
It's the
point.
whole thing.
Thanks, Sam.
What's it fucking called? Servogenic headaches.
Sir, okay, I'm gonna look that up. Does that start with a C?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, servogenic. It's a CERVOGENIC. But that should I think that relates to your neck, yeah, for sure. Like cervix, or no, that's not the right
Cervix.
word. No, that's not it. But no, it has cerebral, like it's probably your upper.
It's my uterus.
All right, let's find out what's going on with our Ross dog as soon as this commercial is done.
My fucking
In
uterus.
this video,
is
we'll
giving
take a
out.
look at the characteristics and presentation of cervicogenic headache.
Oh wow, this is gonna be real exciting.
Oh, is that smartphone?
You know,
Welcome back to
anybody could
Physio
beat him.
Tutos. Headaches can manifest on their own, but are also a very common symptom in neck pain patients.
I've had a
as
headache
more than
ever since I
60%
drank
of
that
patients
fucking
with a
short
primary
truth.
neck pain complaint report having concordant episodes of headache.
I know Ross dog's biggest
Therefore,
fear.
it is essential to find out
What's
what
that?
kind of headache the patient is suffering from. To start
dying.
off, let's differentiate between primary
No, no,
and
no, no, no.
secondary types of headaches. But what
You'd
does
be
this
wrong.
mean? Simply put, primary headaches are
My
the
biggest
disease
fear is
themselves,
innocent people
whereas in
dying.
secondary headaches, the
You don't think
headache
you're
is a
innocent?
symptom
And knowing
of
that
another
it's going
condition.
around all around me.
Primary
Alright, this
headaches
video's
would
dumb.
be migraines.
You're right.
tension-type head-
See, that's why he's the producer. We need a guy like Jay. All right.
I could tell you more about headaches than that guy.
Oh, that's true. Go
Exactly.
Well, all we really needed to know was
We
like
create the content
what
here.
the servogenic like definition is, and I'm pretty sure it's just in relation to like whatever part of the neck, spine it is, part of the spinal cord, certain vertebrae or whatever they are.
You're not like gonna be
Yeah, that
fucking
makes
Christopher
sense.
Reeves or anything like that, right? He's not gonna go to
No.
that level.
All they fucking gave me was like, let's see, tizanidine, 4 milligram, and then they just gave me ibuprofen 600.
Oh, you definitely
much.
don't want to take a lot of those because you
It's
take
an
more
NSAID.
than like 2 of those at a time. Like you're really not doing anything but damaging your liver.
It says 1 every 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's because of all that anti-inflammatory bullshit, right? In the drug. Those
Well, it's
NSAIDs.
just your liver fucking filters everything, and if you have too much of it, it just starts to destroy your liver. It's pretty much true. With
What's the
most
worst thing that I
painkillers.
ever did?
I got to think about that too.
I'll have to think about that one for a minute.
I'm kind of a good guy though. I don't know. Like I've done some shady shit, but mostly I was influenced by asshole friends. It's like, and I don't know, for some reason I'm slanted towards shit I've done to girls because they're just girls, you know? And it just
Yeah,
seems
that's
worse.
probably, that's all I'm thinking of is like what I did to a girl. Because
I
other
got
than that,
punched in the face by a girl once.
Why?
Because I used to pick on her brother. It was I was kind of a bully because I was a smaller kid and I used to get picked on. And there was this kid. He was like a lot bigger than me, but I used to pick on him. I would like tackle him and just kind of fuck with him at the bus stop and shit like that.
Wait, he was bigger than
But
you
when-
and you'd pick on him?
Yeah.
Oh, he was retarded then.
No, he wasn't retarded. He was just kind of like, I don't know. He was one of them big kind of not slow as in like retarded, but just not as advanced as I guess I was at that age, I would say.
Slow.
So he was more gullible.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like I would trade like a basketball card with him or something and do like an awful trade and he would think it was the greatest thing, like that kind of thing.
Damn.
But one day I like broke a beer bottle for some awful reason in their driveway and I was on my bike and just like threw it down. And then like his sister was outside and I rode my bike back by and as I was riding by she just bam like, punched me right in the face. I don't think I messed with him much after that.
I know I've got something that I've kind
She
of
was older
regret.
than me. She was bigger.
Mine's pretty stupid. I'd say I shot a squirrel one time with a BB gun.
And didn't eat it. You just left it to rot.
Yeah, I just.
Was that
he
when
looked
you
like
lived
a
with me?
wounded soldier. No, this was when I was like 18.
And you ran away. You didn't even finish it off. You couldn't like put the last.
No, it was in
bullet
front of my apartment door. I just sat there. I watched him crawl, and then I walked up and I shot him point blank after like a few minutes.
Yeah, after
'cause he was
contemplating,
suffering.
like maybe
And that
he'll
felt
live.
really bad.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would have felt bad till I did it.
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? Like when you're not gonna eat something or something like. You're
It
like,
was just
Jesus.
like being a piece of shit for no reason. Like,
Yeah, you're like, why did I
it
do
clicked
this?
at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of like shooting stuff with a BB gun, just real quick, I had a friend one time. We were shooting a BB gun in the backyard, and I just like pointed at a hawk. I was like, "Oh, cool! Look at that!" And he like shot at it, and he hit it. Luckily, it like didn't hurt it. It just kind of like bounced off it, and it flew away. But I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" Like, I was just saying, "Look at that!" I didn't mean shoot it.
Dude, I got a fucked up story. This is like probably one of the worst things I've ever done. There was this kid. I was probably 12 years old, and he was 10, and he was kind of like an innocent kid, like a mama's boy type of kid. And he started hanging out with everybody, and we
Rich
were fucking,
boy.
we were bad. No, not really. No, not at all. But we were bad, you know. And he was hanging out with us, and fucking, all of a sudden he's like, you know, hey, I went to bed, you know, because we'd hang out and spend the night over each other's house. And so he'd wear these fucking Depends, dude. Like, man, because he was a big kid too. He was like probably 5'10" at this time, big kid. And so I'm like, oh my god, dude, how do I not fucking make fun of him for this shit? So I'm trying to like keep it a secret. I'm like, you don't want to be telling everybody that shit. You know, the guys are gonna make.
How
fun of
old
you.
was he?
He was like 10. Probably at this point maybe 11, and I was 13. I was 2 years older than him.
Oh, that's nothing.
So we go to church camp, or this little church fucking camp. But this church was insane, dude. Like, it was nothing but trouble, dude. Nothing but trouble. Fucking kids from all over the area, just like shitheads, dude. Like fucking bad kids. Anyway, it was like a camp, you know, with like all these little rooms with 2 bunk beds in each one of them across the way. And I technically, and I'm gonna say this on stream, I think I technically might have gotten molested. You guys gotta tell me. Okay, so how about that for a fucking?
I'm gonna go
cliffhanger?
ahead and say no, but go ahead.
No, I went to bed, and I fucking the first night I went to bed, and this kid jumps down off the fucking bunk after the lights go out, and rubs his fucking ass and bare balls on my fucking face, and I got up and started. But he was older; he was like 14, you know, and I was like, you know, he was probably 15. I was like 13. I was like, what the fuck, man? I started beating the fucking shit out, punching him in his arm and his stomach and shit. They pulled us apart. But anyway, that was fucked up. Second
No,
thing that
that's
happened,
not
though.
molested. That's just funny.
This typical camp behavior. Yeah, exactly. This fucking... The next day, I'm with my buddies, though. And I was like, fuck that kid. I'm not staying in that room.
And that's the crime right there, the pillow fight.
Yeah, no, yeah. They're having like this crazy pillow fight, dude. There's like fucking feathers like flying out of the fucking pillows and shit out in the hallway. And this kid, that Philip kid's like, listen, I'm gonna, you know, I gotta tell you guys something. I sleep with a nightlight and I have to put my diaper on. They're like, diaper? What the fuck? And so he's like, it's not a big deal. He's like, I went to bed. They're like, oh fuck, dude, you were sleeping on the bottom, dude. So he starts putting on this fucking Depends. They're like, he's like, don't look. Starts sneaking on this Depends underwear. They fucking open the door and push him out in the fucking hallway during the middle of that pillow fight. Well, actually, when I say they, I did it. So this is why I feel so bad. And I just heard like him getting mauled and like screaming and like the most like horrible fucking crying I've ever heard in my life. And I let him back in, and oh man, it was just, I felt so bad for like a week after, dude. I was like, oh man, that was a bad move on my part, dude. Because they're like, oh, he's a faggot.
Yeah.
He's wearing
So
underwear.
you guys are having a gay pillow fight, huh?
Basically, when you're that age, you're kind of like,
did you have
gay.
your shirts off?
Yeah,
like
you're
all
like-
on your boxers. A couple guys in briefs. It was
Dude.
all awkward.
No, the whole thing was like that whole church was a bad scene, dude. Bad scene. Some people ended up getting fucking arrested for, you know, diddling kids there.
Did you guys wrestle just as an excuse to dry hump for like 5 seconds?
Oh, dude, the fucking just the screams that I heard on the
That's
other
a
side.
yes.
It was like this. It was like. It was like, fuck. What are they doing to him
like,
out there?
Ah.
Yeah.
shut up,
he's-
kids. out, faggot kids.
Let me pith my diaper before you slide it right in.
Man, I zoned out for a minute. What the fuck is going on?
I'm talking about my church camp stories.
You didn't get molested, did you?
I kind of think
I never went to church or camp.
There was no penetration.
There's no kind. If you would know if you did, come on.
I didn't consider it
No
that.
penetration
I thought
of what? Your nose and his asshole?
right. Like I'm trying to think about like I didn't look at it.
It was a kid.
I could probably interpret it that way if I was like a weird, like
inside.
If I wasn't like okay with jocular behavior like that. I was pissed.
But if it was like somebody your same age, that's not really
right.
Was the kid with the diaper the same one who rubbed his ass on your face?
Fuck no.
Was it bare
at that point?
ass?
It didn't matter though.
Was it bare ass? Or
I would prefer he wore a
clothes
diaper.
on?
What?
Was
Bare
it
ass,
bare
yeah.
ass or with clothes?
You goddamn right, it was
Ooh.
bare ass. I felt fucking fuzzies all over
His
my
balls
fucking
brushy.
face.
What did you do? Did you punch him?
Oh,
What'd
God,
you
I got
do?
up and started just fucking socking the shit out of that cocksucker. I got ripped apart, dude.
Sucking his shit.
Dude, I got flustered. I'm so pissed about that. Dude.
Kenny!
Lost.
What's up, Kenny?
Oh God, Napoleon. What's up, bro?
What's up, and Jay? What's up, Clicky?
What's up, homie?
You
I was
having a
just
good
revealing
New
a
Year?
really embarrassing story about my childhood. You have any?
Any pillow fights?
No.
You ever like touch a friend's penis when you were younger?
Hey, we were answering like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done? Like that you at least want to tell on here. Like,
What's the worst thing?
Worst thing
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Don't want to tell it on air.
Oh, that's pussy shit. Come on.
Well, what's the worst thing
You must not have heard
would
my
tell on
story.
I'll tell you another one that's pretty bad. That's embarrassing. It's not like
Yeah.
I actually talking about the pissing thing, and I was probably like 23 when this happened. I got so drunk, and I fucking passed out on my friend's uncle's couch, and like fucking woke up and I had pissed my fucking pants, and like I was with a friend. I was like, I just fucking left, and like he called me the next day, like, dude, did you fucking piss on my uncle's couch? And I was just like, yeah.
Dude, my
that
friend was
pretty
such a fucking faggot.
embarrassing.
One time, he's like, I was parked in his driveway. We were playing basketball, and he's like, "Back it up, man. I need to fucking, we're gonna play." And I'm like, "All right, no problem." Back it up, and he's like, "Hey, come over here. I think you got some antifreeze leaking down here." And I'm like, "I don't know what. Fuck, man, really? I didn't see a trail like leading back to my car." And he's like, "Touch it, dude." I touch it, and I'm about to smell it, and he's like, "That's my fucking piss." Oh, everybody starts laughing. So I was like, "You motherfucker." Later on that day, though, he switched his shoes out, and I pissed in his shoes, dude. Didn't tell him until like probably a couple days later. I was like, "Fuck you, dude. That was so gross, bro." I almost like, it was like seriously almost to my nose, bro. And I smelled the piss as soon as he said it, too. Because antifreeze has that sweet smell.
Why did you touch it? I would have been like, what antifreeze? I know that's your piss, so shut up.
Yeah, Kenny's too smart for that shit.
Kenny's not going to fall for that 5 times in a row.
You did 5
He
times
knows what
in a
it
row?
tastes like.
Yes, Kenny.
So, he definitely knows what it looks like.
What were you on?
No, fuck you, Kenny. You don't want to tell your embarrassing story, so sorry. Can't rip on me, buddy.
You know what we used to do is fuck with each other's cars. Because I had a lot of friends whose cars, they just couldn't even lock it. So they lost the key. So we put like cheese under the visor, let it melt. Sardines, just toss a can of sardines in there.
Sick.
I'll tell one embarrassing story.
Let's hear it, bud.
One. So I have a few. Okay, I was 10 years old, and I shit my pants.
How? You gotta tell more than that.
And then you did what? What'd you do? Did you walk around with shit in your pants for a long time, or did you just like, where were you?
I was in school, obviously.
So you were sitting like at your desk and you just shit your pants sitting down at your desk?
Good thing we didn't have the internet then.
And the kids
We had no internet. We had no
Did anybody
email.
take a Polaroid picture of you?
No. Nobody took a Polaroid picture.
What
Hey,
when you got up from your seat, did like any shit fall out onto the floor?
Was it
like,
stinky?
What happened?
Was it stinky?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Was it wet?
Huh?
Or like...
Dude, it's like 32 years ago.
So just say.
Were you too good for toilets?
Wait, how old are you, Kenny?
Was it just a wet, like your clothes were
almost
just
42.
soaked and it dripped out, or was it like some big logs and you like stood up and it was just like...
Kenny, I'm not gonna lie, you're a handsome guy for a 42-year-old.
Hello?
Thank you.
Oh, we don't want this
Hey,
turning into
Danica.
this sick fuck show.
Hey guys, hey Kenny.
Hey,
Danica.
Travis, what's up, dude?
Danica, what's your opinion of the CEO after his tirade against the transgender community?
Well, I just want to say for starters, he wouldn't last 2 minutes in my fucking high heels, okay?
Would he last 2 minutes in that man booty?
No, he couldn't afford it, honey.
You just twist it, pop it, and lock it while he's in there, and it's just like
Danica, how
popping
much?
a cork.
You know, I heard Travis has a really small dick. That's what I heard.
Ooh, shots in the chat.
I heard that too, Kenny. I heard that from you.
No, I heard that. I heard
Hey.
some guy say that. I think
Kenny.
his name was.
Kenny,
Weaver.
didn't you just go to a concert with some other bitch? I think we need to have a talk.
I think
Kenny.
Weaver was saying that about Travis.
Napoleon.
That he's got a small cock.
What's a
Weaver
weaver?
does? I could have told you that.
Dream Weaver?
No.
Dreamy
Is he
Weaver.
bisexual?
Creamy Weaver.
Matthew
It's
Weaver
Napoleon
might be
and
bisexual.
Tina on the show, everybody.
Kenny, can you just express your love to them for us? Just let them know how much you love.
Are you bisexual, Danica?
On your chest. Well, I'm his black tranny lover.
Oh,
See, we
okay.
met at a Slayer concert about 5-6 months ago.
I've never heard of this person.
And
No.
he actually
Kenny,
didn't
don't
know
deny
me.
it.
Hold on,
He
Dan.
totally
Come
got
on,
it all over
Kenny.
his chest.
Come on.
Is
And
this
I
the
got
secret
really-
that you didn't want
Kenny,
to tell
let
us
her
about,
talk.
Kenny?
Sorry, Danica.
No, Travis
It's
likes
okay.
to talk over people. He
Kenny,
can't.
you don't
Don't
understand.
call.
I'm trying to
Obviously,
express our
Danica's
love.
been through the transformation. Don't call
No,
him
you-
Travis.
Yeah,
Travis
pretty
transfer
can't
offensive.
me.
even go to L.A. How's he going to be in Jersey?
So tell us more about the sex, Danica.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Yeah.
first, he was really
Nah,
like a
how
smooth
about-
talker. Like, he had me,
25-year-old
like, on my
little
back for
bitch.
5 minutes. And then, after that,
someone else
he
please
gently
join this.
lifted his
25-year-old
Have you ever
and
fucked
wanted me to
Matthew
shove
Weaver?
in his asshole.
Okay.
Danica.
Please.
And then I pulled out and I came all over his chest.
Jenkins, Sam,
I gotta believe.
Tara, anyone?
I knew that was gonna happen.
Anyone?
He has a similar laugh
Is it really that
to
hard, though?
Sweet Mark Glista.
Anyone? Glista. Glista should
Close.
be around, hopefully, soon.
So hey, you're not in prison. So what the fuck? Are you lying about all this heroin and?
Dude, I hope I am. I wish I was.
I've been telling that
Are you
shit
kidding?
for like a
The-
year
It's
now.
all a
that he's
troll,
full of
right?
Police
shit.
force
They're all
got a hold
ploy.
of his pictures, and they're like, "Yeah, right. We're not going anywhere near that sick fuck."
Oh,
That's
did
a
you
good
guys see my
technique.
newest one, by the way?
No, go for it. Let's
No,
let's see it.
no, don't.
I'll
no,
delete it
don't,
if it's too
no.
strong.
We can do without. I
Is
guess.
it a
I- if I
picture
got
of
this-
your
I think I
undercarriage?
showed
I
it.
think I speak for
Yeah,
everyone.
It's
This is one of my favorite
latest
bits.
artwork.
It's poop. Is it poop?
25-year-old bitch.
Oh, okay.
Get
What
him,
the
Kenny.
fuck?
Hey,
Can't even afford to go to L.A. And you
Oh,
like to
Kenny,
talk
do you
over
remember that on
everyone.
your chest?
Say it
Is
with
that
your
really
chest.
your
Did you have
taint?
it on your face?
Can't even afford to
Did it
go
feel
to
good,
L.A.
Kenny?
Don't believe a goddamn word he's saying.
Kenny!
He
She.
can't even
Okay, I have to
Come
delete
out
those.
to play.
Those have gotta go.
Travis lives with his parents.
It's way too much taint for me.
When's the last time he got laid?
He still has his shirt
5 or
on.
6 years ago. He's such a loser.
Oh, it's gotta go. All right, thank you for that though.
You're welcome. I
Yeah,
just wanted
thank
to see the
you.
good that
Oh,
Kenny
did
owns.
he post
That's
something?
all
Thank God I'm in the
Thanks for
wrong room.
sharing.
I
Yeah,
didn't see
Slayer
it. Oh,
show.
darn.
I used to think you were crazy, but now I can see your
hear
nuts.
that Warren show. He's a fucking poser.
I agree with Stanley. Click. Get a hold of the ship here.
All right. Well, I'm just here for people to get their hate out, speak their mind, be truthful. I don't know.
Look,
This
I didn't
isn't
want to
hate,
play
though.
that
This is
drama.
a
I just wanted to let you
tranny
guys
who's
know
had
that
sex
I love
with Kenny, and they don't want to talk about it.
Travis
Oh,
don't even know
so the bit
Slayer
has to
if
the bit
they're
has to be
a
dropped. I
fucking
see.
touring band
All right, no more bit.
outside
Okay.
his house.
We're gonna need honesty
Kenny,
if we're
I
gonna
gotta get
continue
going.
this bit.
Yeah, Travis, I want to interview you. Can you
Just
come
be
in
your
here?
gross, disgusting self.
Everyone's a poison.
Hey guys.
Who's your
You had
beef
a good
with?
one, guys.
No, don't go, Danica.
I gotta go, guys.
We need Travis though.
I might come back, maybe. I don't know. Kenny, I love you, Kenny.
Leaves the room.
Go
Kenny.
pick a booger and come right back.
I heard you went with Jennifer to that concert.
Pick a
Mighty
bloody
Mighty
booger.
Bastards.
This guy couldn't even afford a plane ride
Go
to
gouge
LA.
your nose out with a pair of pliers.
You should donate your boogers to the blood clinic. They could squeeze them, wring them
Yeah,
out.
right. If everyone wanted AIDS. Shit.
Tovar doesn't do honest. We'll never know.
I mean, unless he's posting a shit booger fucking.
Topher
dick
could afford to go to
pic,
fucking
then-
Jersey. Get out there.
But his honest is fucking honestly gross.
All right, Kenny, what's 6 times 7?
Sam Hill said he's gonna come in and try to talk to Kenny right now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Would you talk to Sam Hill?
Sam Hill's a very unbiased person, I think.
It would be an honor
We'll see.
for the great Sam Hill to come in here. I'm scared to do an impression of him. I think I could do it, but
Oh, well.
who knows what the ramifications would be.
Don't do it right now.
Yeah, it's got to be saved.
Come on in, Sam.
Come on, Sammy.
Sammy Hill.
42, baby. It's 42.
What, your age? Or your
Oh, we
waist
got
size?
it. Nope, you're wrong. It's meatballs.
Girth.
It's 42, dumb fuck.
42
no,
inches?
meatballs. 6 times 7 is definitely meatballs.
Yep. And I know a guy who's a millionaire.
You're
who
not
thinks
a part
that.
of this world.
You know 42, your mom's IQ? Right. That's how you'll run.
Kenny, what do you think about
I don't
Cyan's
take
having
insults
sex next
from
to his
Napoleon
kids?
Dynamite. Thank you very much.
You seen the
Get a dick
video?
large enough to fit in a vagina?
Cool.
I've seen that big.
Oh, interesting.
He just like made a joke about our dicks being too big to fit in a vagina. Good
Thanks,
one.
bro.
Oh, thanks,
No, I
Kenny.
said stick is too small to fit in one.
That's not possible. I mean, if it's small, it should slide right in
It's,
there.
I can see
right?
too small to get off. Yeah. Well, you can
I mean,
stick
yeah,
it in
she's
there.
not gonna enjoy it, but damn, we're
I
gonna
mean-
have a great time, right? I mean,
You could puncture.
You should know all about that, Kenny.
When it's so tiny, you know, you could. It's like sticking a needle
This
in
is-
there. It's dangerous.
You have no problem.
You know how
getting it in,
interesting
right?
this is?
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny, it's only
okay,
because you
Kenny?
won't be honest about the time you shit your pants. And I don't think that was the last time.
We need to know the consistency.
Have you ever beat off and then like instantly after you beat off and like wipe the shit off your fingers? You're like, oh,
such
what
a
was I
great
doing? What was I
show.
looking at?
I'll be here for hours. I mean, seconds.
It was pretty good till you came in.
Oh, thank
You guys
God.
gotta be nice to him, dude. He's autistic.
Fuck
Gotta
him.
just fuck with him.
And I'm not buying your art, faggot.
Oh, he does art. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
You better,
Just-
Kenny, you better
does he
come in and
use,
kiss my ass, or I'm not buying your art.
Hey, Danica, do you send him shit so he can use it for his art as paint?
Oh, Kenny left. I guess I'm not gonna buy his art now.
Or
That's
Travis,
unfortunate.
I mean, Tovar, whatever you
Had my debit card out. I was gonna ask him where the site was.
Helen.
He's a good guy at
Oh,
heart. Why
well.
did he, I didn't listen to it before I came back in. Was he being a douche? Did I get him going?
No, we were being cool, and then he just went off. I guess Danica sent him off, but
He's
Yeah,
an
he-
no
irrational.
reason to attack us.
He has a fear that even if you're not attacking him, that you're attacking him. So he really can't like stably stay on one of these shows. I don't think.
That's fine, but I'm not gonna buy your art if you're listening, Kenny. You're gonna lose a sale. You have 3 minutes to get back in here. Or no sale.
So Sam Hill's criticism of me was that I'm a drama hound, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Drama voyeur, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. But I think we all
shit.
are. However, what was his criticism of you? It was like that you're. That, or no, I don't. What was his beef? He was coming after you for something too, right?
About Broke Bar, he wants to give him another chance.
Oh,
and I
okay.
say, let him die.
You
So,
could just
it's
give him
okay.
another chance.
I've heard another guy say that a few times.
Yeah, he's talking about me. It was me. And that's part of my, I guess the non-confrontational thing. You're right. I like to just I don't know. I like to go to a certain level. I'm kind of like Greggy, I guess. I'm a sad man in that respect. Greggy is like the Bill Cosby of this universe. Like, he doesn't like the bad language. It's bad for his image.
Yeah, Greggy's image. Yeah,
See,
you're right.
James Horrible gets it.
Greggy.
Unite in a super group.
Greggy doesn't like that. You're right. Greggy doesn't. You're
We've
right
been trying to unite.
Greggy.
You know what? No one should tell us to unite because we're not the problem.
That's true.
We've extended the fucking olive branch to all of these fucks many times. We've done telethons for them to raise them
doesn't
money.
like to work together with people.
Like, what else can we do?
It's just be funny.
We're not doxing people. We're not fucking doing any of that shit.
No doxing.
He thinks he made us, like he's our god. Like, how could we possibly work with someone that has those delusions of grandeur?
Tara, you can come in here.
Oh boy.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah,
this is
Nate
clickbait.
has arrived. He left.
Kenny left. He was pretty butthurt.
Hell. I wanted to give him hell.
Sam Hill is here.
Hey, Sam. It's my first time speaking with you, my friend.
Hey, quick, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Who gave you 2,925 posts?
That many posts?
Who asked you to sing one song, you fucker?
You have, yeah. I never said no.
And have you done it?
I have not done it yet, sir. I
And
will,
are
though.
you going to?
I will. You said you got till the 22nd.
Okay.
How about like by the 15th I'll have it in.
Okay, I'm writing it down. You better.
Yeah.
I got to work
Yeah,
on it, man.
I'll be
I
waiting
want
for
I want
that
it to be
too.
good, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta send it over to me so I can put it up.
Oh, fuck.
Somehow.
Oh, you don't get it done. I'm sending Righteous J, and you don't want to mess with him.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
man.
to clear
don't
it
let him
up.
flip that switch, man.
He meant
I would have to go into attack
2,950 views, not posts. There was only about 300 and some comments.
You know
which
that,
is still
that with
phenomenal.
apologies is over. We may have to call it.
Tara, I'll
no,
get you a link right now.
We may have to call it no apologies.
What do you think Donnie's doing? Shining his
Hiding.
shoes, reading the newspaper.
I don't know.
Smoking
Maybe
a cigar.
he's. Donnie, come on into voice.
He probably just has to be around his family right now, so he's... Well, no, it's
I hear ya.
12:07.
That's what
Don,
I'm
get
saying.
your
They
ass
might,
in
They
here.
might have been to. They might be to bed.
He's
now. He might
watching
have
some
got
other
him to
show
bed.
right now, trying to
Yeah.
get his name said.
Yeah, I see him in like like Scarface in that fucking hot tub right
He's
now.
everywhere.
He's got his arms out. That's okay. Doing that whole fucking thing.
Discord link coming right now.
Hey, Sam, what are your people are asking? What are your thoughts on Kyle smoking in front of his kids?
Kyle smoking in front of his kids?
I'm turning him up.
Completely creepy. What about fucking in front of his kids?
Yeah, that too.
Way worse.
Total scumbag.
That was
Both of them.
dirty. I can't.
Kyle
I mean,
and his wife.
when they're real little and they're sleeping, and you do it like quietly and discreetly, maybe I could see that. But
Well, they
on
sound like they
stream-
got breathing problems all the time. So you're
I
doing
mean,
that
there's
shit
no
on top
question
of that?
why.
Yeah, but I'm
If-
saying they probably were born with some fucking shit.
If he's
And
been
they're
doing
still
that
smoking
while
in there.
she was pregnant and she smokes too, I mean, yeah, they
It
probably.
only takes 2 cigarettes
never-
to fill up a hotel room.
And if they don't
and there
go
ain't no
outside that
central
much,
AC.
they probably don't ever get fresh air. The poor things.
Never. They
I
get
feel
that
really-
fucking little wall unit.
The more I talk about it, like the more bad I really feel for those kids.
Isn't it like a love story though? At the same time,
No,
nothing
it's
can
not.
stop them
It's
from
not.
their love.
It's a horror story. It's like
Nightmare
It's
story.
like Anne Frank or something. It's like these poor
Anne
kids are
Frank.
trapped by their own parents. I mean, it's fucking awful.
And he was out there fucking preaching about it tonight. About
Oh,
how
yeah.
cool it was.
Yeah, his-
Someone put he fucks his kids and or fucks,
Oh,
fucks his
easy.
girl in front of his kids. Sorry about that. And he was like, yeah, fuck my kids. Ha ha ha. I did it twice. Oh, well, fuck it. He fucks his kids.
Yeah, he said it about
no,
you.
he doesn't.
I'm just going to go with it.
Allegedly.
I'm on pills. I'm sorry.
Righteous Jay, what do you think? Does he do it?
Ibuprofen doesn't count, Rostam.
I snorted it.
Do what?
Never mind. I don't want to go there.
No, he doesn't do what?
What?
He misspoke and said.
What?
He does
What Rostock misspoke and
no,
said?
he doesn't.
Of them. He does lewd and lascivious things in front of them.
Is he the
that they should
diddler on
not
the
be
roof?
seeing. No, he's the fucking cow on the bed next to the kid.
I don't know. He doesn't
I
want to
think
come
my
in tonight.
analogy is the best. Would it be okay if he was getting blown by her and playing patty cake with one of his kids? No.
You know what's fucked up
Would it
is
be
he did
any
that
different?
stream.
No.
He did that stream on that
Right,
fucking
exactly.
hotel's ISP, which
Somebody
technically,
made. I'm sorry.
technically, I think that the hotel could or the motel could be fucking held responsible.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he
I mean,
probably should not
yes
be
and no.
online anymore.
But yeah,
That's what should
exactly.
happen.
But and then Jenkin makes a good point. When the kids said "mommy," like, yeah, that shit was like, what the fuck? Like, and Kyle's just like, no.
Yeah, he
was
said,
New
shut
Year's.
up, faggot. He called him a faggot.
Did he really? No, he did.
Yeah, in the video clip that I made. Jenkins will tell you. He's got the timestamp.
Jenkins, the timestamp king.
I'll play it again if he tells me the timestamp. 131 maybe.
It's just fucking.
Yeah, we're not out here to be bullies. That's not what I mean.
Vile.
We could definitely be a lot worse, but we're just here to talk. I mean, that's the thing. These people want to fucking move away from everybody and do their own thing, but you're gonna share the same fucking audience, man. Unless you start a new
And
channel.
it's good for people to come here and vent out the shit they're not going to do in real life as normal humans.
Yeah.
The problem is when the people get fucking all butthurt and they're like, oh, I'm going to get his phone number. I'm going to get his
Right.
address. Fuck with his job.
Yep.
Like, why? Because you lost in a fight or you lost an argument or someone made you look stupid one time?
What was done to Don A was beyond the line.
Despicable.
Yeah, despicable. It was horrible. You don't
Yeah,
fuck
but
with
you
someone
know
who-
what? His kids didn't get hurt.
No, I'm talking about calling. Well, that was different. That's that's an opinion on that. But I'm saying the calling
It's
the
not
business.
an opinion, it's a fact.
No, I mean calling the business though. Whoever did that, I don't know who did that.
Broke bar.
Yeah, that
Allegedly.
sucks.
I mean, because you're
There's
fucking
him.
up a lot of money. You know, potentially.
Exactly.
Really fucking with
It's
someone's
not a
life.
fucking joke. It's
But it
like
could've
if
been
my name was
anybody.
out there. My wife does a stream selling shit for money, like
Uh-oh.
once or twice a week. And if my name got out, you don't think
shit for
people would
money?
be in her fucking chat going
How much
crazy?
does he get?
And that would be money lost.
She's a cam girl.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be all right, man.
That's why I like the cam girls. I'm nice to them.
Yeah, he understands. Rostog's
Oh,
plowing it
we're
out.
gonna have Jessica Jade. You gotta take care of her.
Definitely.
I love
We'll
Jessica
take
Jade.
care of her, all right.
She's the nicest one.
Put it away, Jay.
Oh, sorry. Zip.
Put it away.
Oh, it's okay, Sam.
So who are the cam girls? You've got Tara, Jessica Jade. Who's another one?
Audrey.
Okay,
Audrey.
Jay. Audrey. Okay, Jay, you got Audrey, Tara, and Jessica Jade. You got to kill one, marry one, fuck one, go.
What?
He doesn't know them all.
Oh, he doesn't
Okay,
know the
you
Audrey
said-
chick, does he? Fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind, man. Yeah. There's no other girls around here.
And Jessica, I've seen. I don't know Audrey yet.
Tara's right there.
What's up, Tara?
Hi, guys.
Tara, I'm a big fan of
Howdy.
yours.
Hi,
Big
quick.
fan of mine.
Calm down.
Have you ever
See her bum.
Have you ever seen me?
I've seen your what is it? The frog video.
Derriere.
Froggy style? That's
Yes.
so funny.
I like that one. Everybody else was dogging on it. I said, hey, you know what? I'll be a frog. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people are haters around here to
That
women. I
video
think
is
that's probably why they're
banned.
here.
You say it's banned in some countries?
Yeah.
I'm sure
Probably
that's like a
Because
sign
I'm
of
a
pride.
frog.
In some,
They
you know.
love frogs in Puerto Rico.
Do you have any like horrible cam girl stories or anything?
Oh boy.
Horrible
embarrassing
cam
ones?
girl stories? I don't know what you mean.
Like anything freaky that someone's asked you to do on camera?
I'm sure.
Well, I guess freaky is subjective depending on like what you consider
For you,
freaky.
for your
to be.
taste, you found it to be very odd for
It's
somebody.
probably
Like
more
you
like
turned them
certain
down.
people.
You're like, no, I'm not doing this.
people that
I
come
mean,
around.
when I started camming, literally
A guy
everything
who
was.
shit in a jar, man.
No, he shit on a
was
table, dude. That was like the first show I
Oh,
ever
that's
did, and it was super traumatic.
He shit on the
Table's
table?
better
I
than a
have
jar.
PTSD from that. Okay.
Sam knew too.
Oh, he was sharing
Was
like
it you,
video
Sam?
with you? You can see what he was doing?
Yeah. So I had never done a show before, and
That's weird.
this guy in the chat was like, "Well, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen on cam?" And I was like, "Well, this is my first day. I've been on for like an hour, so far so good, nothing." He was like, "Well, how about I break you in? You can just watch me, and you don't have to get naked." I was like, "You know what? That sounds like an awesome deal for me. Like to me, that sounded like a win-win." So the
Did you
dude
know
really
what he was about to do?
Dude, I had no clue. Absolutely no idea.
Did he pull the jar? Did you think he was
And it
going to
was-
shove the jar up
it
his
was-
ass at first?
What's the fucking jar
No,
for?
it was like instantly. There was no jar. I don't know where the jar is coming
Oh,
from.
the table.
I think he's
Okay, I
confusing.
got you.
Yeah. It was like I immediately knew that I fucked up because when he turned on his camera, he wasn't even in there. Like there was nothing there except for the table and a paper plate, and I was like, "Oh no, what did I do?"
Just popped in.
What did I do? Immediately, I was
use his
regretting
fine china. It was a paper plate.
So there was no jar then.
a paper plate. So
No China.
then, out of nowhere, like feet come into view, and I'm like, "What the hell is that?" I don't even understand what I'm looking at first, and I'm like, "Oh, he's standing on his table. That's what this is."
Squatting?
So, yeah. Next thing I know, he's squatting, and he's jerking off and taking a shit at the same time.
Whoa.
And I'm like, at that point, like I'm not gagging or anything. I'm just kind of mesmerized. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, is this real? Is this real? Like, it was gross, but I wasn't even sure. Then he turns around, doesn't even wipe his ass, does not even wipe his ass, and sits in his chair. And he just like lifts up his fucking whole turd like a banana and just like starts like licking and sucking on it. And that just like
Jay, how could you do that?
that was the end of it for me.
Fuck.
And he's paying you the whole time for
God
that?
damn it. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
fucked
God.
up.
I ran to the
That's
bathroom, threw up some more, dry heaved for a solid 15 minutes, and when I came back, he was gone.
So it was hard. So it must have been hard enough to be like, to be able to hold it
Do
like
you
a
think
banana.
it was about you?
No, this
for, like,
bitch was
why
a
he
fucking
paid?
log turd.
Those kind of people that do that
I
shit
think-
get off just doing it and having anyone
Like no,
watch it.
like do you
the
think it was
fact-
because it was easier to have he could pay you to watch instead of trying to
Well,
find
yeah,
someone to watch
yeah,
him?
he definitely tricked her because he knew
Well, yeah.
nobody, if they knew what he was doing,
Yeah.
would want to do it.
In a Reddit
and
post,
it's like-
I read about some chick that
What
fucking
gets him
shit a
off
turd out,
is
froze it, and then
back-
fucked herself with it.
Ew.
Oh, what the fuck?
You gotta be making that up.
I hope so, because that's some fucked up shit, man.
What?
I don't even know what you call that.
I read somewhere that the 2 girls 1 cup thing was like some sort of like it was like icing and brownie mix or something, and
Yeah,
they
I'd believe
used a
that.
funnel and shoved it into these assholes so
I
they
also-
could shit it out on camera.
There was one where a chick stuck a speculum
boofed it.
in a chick's ass, spread it open, and then poured milk and cereal in there and fucking ate it. That was pretty gross too.
Oh,
Like,
that's
where I
gross,
draw the
but
line.
you
I
know
don't
what?
like that.
It's 2018, 2019.
Yeah, I just don't
Don't
like
get me
that.
wrole, I'll put my face
Keep the
there, but I
booty
don't
hole
need
tight.
cereal and
Yeah, or a
special treats.
speculum. I don't like that shit.
Just keep it normal.
You don't want no
Frozen
booty
turd dildo is called an Alaskan
I have plenty of
dragon.
bowls in my fucking cupboard. Like, there's no
An
point in it.
Alaskan dragon.
Yeah, like I'm not looking for cereal at that time.
Yeah, it's pretty excessive.
Yeah, I mean, unless you better eat some like chocolate cereal to
You
cover
must-
up anything else that might already have tainted the water.
I mean, you must really not like
Chocolate
doing
alone
dishes.
would
Just
be
make sure
grossing
that
me
it's
out.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Dishes are not that
Yeah.
bad. You just fucking scrub them pretty. I mean, you don't need to go to that
Line it
extent.
Like
with some
chocolate
Hershey's
syrup,
syrup, yeah.
I never wanted to put chocolate syrup on a girl. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah,
I've also
It just
seen.
seems too sticky to actually
Whipped
being
cream's alright.
able to.
You gotta take
Like,
a shower
it just seems
right
too
after.
sticky to be
yeah,
able to
it's-
enjoy actually fucking.
Yeah, it's not enjoyable.
It's
Yeah,
good.
and then
That's
it becomes all brown.
well, some things are only
it's
for
kind of
porn's sake.
It's got to be a foreplay thing.
Like certain angles are only the only reason they're doing them that way because they're losing penetration and shit like that is because so the camera can get the right angle. Like porn is so, that's why the fucking amateur shit's really not shot that well because they just are getting the fucking job done. You can't even see what they're doing really. There's no All right, I'm getting too much into it. Everybody.
Yeah, half of us are
Tell us
just like.
more.
Half of us are just like propping up our camera anywhere that we can get it to actually sit still for long enough to fuck ourselves. So.
I think it's a dope
Tell
ass
me
thing
about
to
it.
do, and I think it takes a lot of self confidence. And I think
Might just turn the other way.
if you don't plan on having children, then you're totally good. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you have a kid or whatever, that's cool too. But it's just an issue that you're gonna have to deal with. Like hide your
Doesn't
shit
mean
real
that.
good.
You'd have to be like the biggest fucking porn stars to really have your kids find that shit out.
Right.
I would think.
Yeah.
But that's just something eventually you'd have to.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
battle
with
There's so
how many
much porn, the
times we ever
chances you
tried to
stumble
doc-
upon it.
and nobody found the porn name the original name that I came into being a cam girl as. Like nobody even found that. Just shows you that it would be. I feel like it would take a lot for your kid to find your porn. By the time your kid is old enough to watch porn, like your shit's gonna be so outdated and just like, oh god, HD, what the fuck?
So in
Who
some
watches
way,
HD porn?
in some way, doesn't that mindset kind of limit you though too? Because you don't want to get too big, but at the same time, you do. It's like shit. I don't want to be fucking the next Jenna Jameson because then I'm gonna have to deal with that, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the girl. Like I don't have any kids, and
Right.
I don't ever see myself having children, so
Okay.
I guess I don't think of that kind of.
That's cool. That's what I figured. Because it takes a lot of the whole like moral or social issue out of it. Because you're like, whatever, I'm not hurting anybody. It's just me and myself and whatever. There's not gonna be any impact on anybody.
It's just sex. Like as long as you're not like, recording yourself having sex next to your kids in a hotel room, there's really nothing to feel guilty about.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Yeah, I
It's
dig
just
it. Though.
people's mindset.
I
That's
mean,
what you're
yeah, if you can
exposed
get
to. Like,
paid to have sex, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Whatever.
How deep
I'm
are
sure
we into
there's
this
girls
bad
in
boy?
their 30s and 40s that think like giving a blowjob is weird or like yucky.
I know my sister's one. That's weird to say, but
Oh.
I'm just saying, she's
Wrong
always
show.
been like, she'll never talk about any kind of anything. Like,
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk about sex with her brother.
Maybe it's because you got a 10-inch
that's
cock,
probably
man.
it. At the family dinner table on Thanksgiving.
Hey, bro, how is your sex life?
What do you think about blowjobs, sis?
well, she married one person and she never had sex with
I love
anyone
'em.
else. So it's just like I don't know.
Jay, can I play the part of your sister? Was it okay? Oh yeah, Jay, you wanted to talk to me about something? Something about penises? Go ahead.
Oh god.
Is Danica back?
Can't do it. I used to have like a friend that his little brother had a crush on my little sister, so like, but yeah. Anyway,
I don't like blowjobs. They're icky. I just choked on a lollipop. She has a very shallow throat, probably. That's what's going on. You can only put that, or they had a really bad experience one time.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I was slow on that. All right, what were you saying?
Yeah, she probably had like a bad experience. I don't know. Couldn't get a guy off or something. She's like, oh, I'm just sitting there gagging on it.
who are you talking about?
I know.
Your
What are you
sister.
talking about?
It's not what I was talking about.
Oh, not you.
Enough about my sister.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
she's basically
Sarah,
the
what's
most
the word?
innocent, like not like she's.
Oh,
put it
I
that
see.
way.
I
Like,
see.
she's probably only been with like done anything with her husband, maybe kissed like
Only
one
As
or
far
two
as
people.
you know.
As far as I know, yes.
No anal.
That's just what he wants to think.
I always thought my sister was like the sweetest girl ever, ever. Like I was like, there's no way my little sister would ever do, you know, like just anything dirty at all. Even if you could consider it not
What do you
dirty,
think she's
but
really doing,
maybe on
Tara?
the fence.
69ing.
Dude, I went to go visit my sister, and so we're all from this really small Tennessee town, so I don't even know how this works. But
15
like
and up.
we're sitting there drinking and hanging out or whatever, and one of her friends is hanging out, her best friend from like kindergarten. And so her friend is asking me about porn and stuff, and I was telling her I wouldn't recommend it. You're in college, like you're both in your last year of college, like you're about to get your fucking bachelor's, like this isn't the path for you, okay? And my sister was like, yeah, why would we ever want to do porn? Like that's ridiculous. And her friend was like, you've had sex with like 30 people. What are you talking about? And I was like,
Oh,
what?
God.
I was like, how many have you had sex with? She's had sex with at least triple the amount of people that I've had sex with. And I just always assumed like, okay, I can keep it on one hand. She, maybe could possibly still be a virgin. Like I wasn't even sure. Like I knew she's not a virgin, but I just assumed like maybe two. No, she's like fucking promiscuous as hell, and it shocked the shit out of me.
I think the
Kinda hurt my
youngest ones are
feelings.
the horniest. The youngest sibling grows up the horniest.
We still have a younger brother.
Oh, shit.
That's not the way it worked for us.
How old are you, Tara?
I'm the
I'm
oldest.
29.
I think I had the
Oh,
most.
okay. I'm 31. I have to say it on every stream, otherwise I'm going to be characterized as some 46-year-old
50
guy.
and white, according to a child abuser.
I'll be
I'm 42.
49.
Jay's old as fuck. Holy moly.
Tara, we've been asking everybody, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
The
to
worst thing
anybody?
that I've
Like,
ever
it doesn't have to
done
be
to
sexual,
someone?
just anything.
Unethical.
Yeah. That you feel bad about. It's a thinker.
Did you ever
You
steal
know, I don't
something?
think about it, but I would have to think about it for.
Are you a thief?
Yeah, that's
Are
what
you
we
a
all said,
liar?
too.
Have you ever lied?
I went through like a small, like stealing small things that could fit in
knew
your
it.
pocket kind of deal in high school.
Klepto.
Kleptomaniac, yep.
But I ended up getting caught for
Where do you think she
trying
hit
to
him?
like walk out of Walmart with a pair of sunglasses on my head, and I went to jail for that. So that was the end of that for me. Like that completely turned me off to crime in general as far as stealing goes.
I only stole alcohol and it was only because I wasn't old enough to buy it. That was my excuse.
I tripped a guy down a set of stairs once, and he broke his shoulder.
Jesus.
Why'd you do that?
Because he was being an asshole and kept annoying me. So when
he liked you. He
like,
liked you. Yeah.
yeah, like he liked me, but he was just like, so he liked me and he was flirting, and that was fine and everything. But then I was like, okay, dude, like you're like, it's not gonna happen for us.
Yep.
I don't like you in that way, and you're annoying me. Yeah. So his immediate reaction was, oh well, fuck you, whore.
Yeah, it's easier to be angry.
Then he just like pushed me, like he put his the palm of his hand in my face and pushed me across the room, and I was like, okay. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna mind my own business. And I was standing at the top of the stairs of this party, and he was like getting ready to walk down the stairs. And as he went to walk down the stairs, he's like, fucking whore, like under his breath, and I just stuck my foot out, and he just rolled down the stairs.
Yeah, girls do not like to be called whores.
No, it's not a good way. Sometimes a
It's
girl's
not even
into
that.
you,
It's
you can
not even
actually
that he was
turn it
calling me a
around.
whore.
That's not the way.
Well, see, if you
Calling
call
me
a guy a whore, it's
wasn't
like
the
whatever.
problem. It was why he was calling me a whore.
Because it was all bullshit, yeah. Based on the fact that
He's
you
calling
wouldn't
me a
fuck.
whore because he couldn't get fucked. That makes no sense.
It's
Yeah, I
just
hear
a
that.
pride thing. It's easier to just get mad and then you feel better. You
Is that
feel
what it
less
is? I always
embarrassed.
wondered-
Yeah, you feel less embarrassed as a man because you get fired up.
Well, they've got to find a character flaw in you so that they can ignore the real reason, which is that they have a character flaw. You know, it's like, it's her fault. She's a fucking whore. She only likes this
Instead
type
of
of
being like, maybe if I'm nice and show her who I am for a little longer, it'll change. It's just, no, just get mad. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I've always thought that's weird about relationships, how like at one point you're the two closest people, and then it almost always ends in you hating each other more than anybody.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in bashing exes. Like,
Yeah, I tried to not do that
I
with the
have
last
bashed
few.
an ex, but to me it's like, okay, you were with this person for at least an extended period of time, and you know, you claim to be like for each other. It's like you were a team or whatever. So what does that really say about you if now that it's over,
Yeah,
all you do is
exactly.
talk shit about
Was it
them?
all
Like,
fake
you
the
still
whole
chose
time?
them. Like, yeah, did you not know this going into it? You still chose them. Like,
The trick's to not contact each other for like at least 6 months. Like
yeah,
just
you
zero
gotta
whatsoever.
you just gotta like completely let everything go and walk away for a long.
No, the real deal is like people like when you get in a fight with somebody, anybody, but especially like your spouse or somebody that your significant other, is like you have all these shots that you take at each other because you're pissed and you just want them to hurt as bad as you are, and then like so you'll say you're a fucking whore, you're stupid, you're a fucking cunt, all this shit that you don't really you mean it at that second, but you don't actually think it. You're just trying to hurt their feelings. Then you've got to walk your way back because, and they might say shit about you and you'd be like, okay, fuck it. We're going to move past it. We're going to talk about other shit. We're not going to talk about that again. We forgive each other. But really you don't forgive each other because as soon as there's the smallest little thing again, all that bullshit comes right back to the surface.
You're still hurt from the shit that you said that you weren't going to talk about anymore.
But in reality, you don't really even... So now you've got to defend things that you said that you never really felt in the first place just because you were trying to fucking hurt somebody. So it's like you get into a mess where you're fucking fighting things that you don't even really feel. You know what I'm saying? It gets goofy.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in, for one, don't, if you're gonna break up, be serious. Either you're staying together and working on things, or you're breaking up. So if you break up, that's done. There's no second chances, at least not with me. And at that point, you need to cut off contact until you no longer feel emotionally attached to that person. If you still long for them, you should not talk to them until you're over them completely.
I think
you can go
women,
into it.
Go ahead, Cyclops.
Women, hello.
You're good.
You're good. Go ahead.
Women seem to move on real easy. It's the dudes who end up going crazy, and like the woman will tell the man goodbye. So he'll get crazy, he'll get gross, he'll get threatening, like, oh, you didn't like me before, but how do you like me now? You mean you're not going to take me back?
I kind of think it just depends on whoever ends the relationship. Whoever's ending the relationship is clearly, done with it, and the other person still is, hanging on. So when it comes to situations like that, I've been dumped by a guy that I thought that I was madly in love with, and he dropped me for his drug dealer. I was fucking crushed. And for a while, I was willing to do, anything, things that weren't even me, period, just to get him back. And it was just fucking toxic and insane.
Ask you about something, Tara?
I have something to say after that.
Go ahead, Sam.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Jimmer Creek mentioned he kept going on about one of your boyfriends not paying for you to go see your brother. Was that true? What was that about?
Your sick brother,
Well,
right?
okay, so here's what
Sick
happened.
brother.
My brother got in a car wreck, and that day he was in a coma. They didn't think he was going to last through the night. They didn't think he was going to make it through the night. So at that time, my boyfriend was in training on the, because he has a good job, and they sent him to training on the other side of the country. So I hadn't even spoken to him, I hadn't even told him about it. When I found out about it, it was while I was on air. So somebody sent me the money, which was $75 for a ticket, in order to fly up that night, and that's what happened. There was no communication for him to even have the chance to buy me a ticket.
the whole story was twisted because Jimmer Creep made it out like your boyfriend wasn't willing to give you the money, and that's not true at all. He just didn't know about it.
Yeah, he was just literally in training on the other side of the country and didn't even know about it yet. When it came out on air was exactly when I found out about it. Like, I found out that, like,
are
my
we
mom
talking about
called
Ultimate
me and spoke
Massive?
to me for... Yeah.
I know everything.
All right, so I have something to say on the previous thing while I was outside. So he said about a relationship. Sam made a good point, like that the guy goes crazy, and then Tara said something about it's usually whoever ends it. Well, like the only serious relationship I had, I was the one who ended it, but then I ended up being the one who like wanted to get her back and felt bad about it. So it's kind
You
of
ended it reacting.
I don't know.
You weren't thinking.
Why did you want her back? Why did you want her back?
I ended it because we both weren't happy, and I was like, it's just, I don't feel like it's gonna work out, and then I regretted it afterwards.
Parents fighting.
Regretted what?
Breaking up with her.
No, but you regretted breaking up with her, and you went back to her, and probably the same.
I
bullshit
tried,
again.
but no, it didn't work.
I didn't work.
She wanted nothing to do with me after that.
So she, like I said before, she just moved on real quick.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think
Yeah,
most
so
guys,
that's what
they
I'm saying.
take
You were
girls for
right, but I
granted
was
after
the
a
one who
while.
ended it.
And then when she leaves, they're kind of like, oh shit, what happened?
What really sucks is when you're a young
think
guy
also-
competing with older dudes is such a bitch, dude, because they're like established, and that just sucked when I was like 18, 19. It's like, dude, you got to get your shit rolling, dude. You got to get your fucking paper up, man. These chicks are just all about, I'll go find like a 33-year-old guy and settle down. Oh, around here, that's how they are.
Yeah.
Oh, he works in the oil fields, There we go. That's all
That's
I need.
how it is in my county.
I'll bang his best friend while he's out working 72 hours a week. A lot of that going on. Or the military, same thing.
I see a lot of people from high school that are still in the same county and now they're married. It's weird.
Like, were they high school friends?
No. Like they knew each other, but they weren't linked like that. People you would never think would ever get together. Now they are. Like popular kids and nerds.
Isn't it weird that we got a pretty decent amount of people in chat, but we got like hardly any of the main players coming around? But we've got Sam Hill and Tara in, which I'm like, this is good. This is what I want.
I think we're lucky to have Tara.
I know. That's why I got like a
Not
long
that
form
many
interview
women
with
come
her.
around.
Well, we're lucky I sent her an invite too.
Good job, Ross Dog. You're the man.
Yeah, Ross has been like hanging out, working on me for like 2 weeks to a month.
Oh boy.
Cause
how's it working?
See, when I was on Jimmer, I was like super loyal, and then I went crazy. People would ask me to come onto their show and be like, "Hey, like, come over here, hang out with us, or whatever." And I would, and like,
And he'd show up,
would
yeah.
pop in, and it would just be so toxic.
Yeah.
And even then, like, only thing that they wanted to do was to, just still be pissed off that there was something said on Jimmernam, and they wanted to hate me for it. So I was like, I don't have time for that. So I
Yeah.
just said, screw it. I'm not going on people's shows anymore.
Poof, be gone.
You don't have to worry about that. Nobody has to worry about that here.
No, I'm
Because-
actually surprised you showed up here. I figured you
protect
were just
you.
done all together with all that shit.
Clickbait's
We
here to
try
protect
to be
you.
civil. It depends who comes in here.
Yeah, if you're gonna come in here and be fucky, then I'm gonna deal with you like a fucky. You understand?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go through us.
So
and we're gonna protect Jessica, and we're gonna protect Tara if she keeps coming on. I hope she does. I hope you do.
I'm gonna get a whole stable.
Yeah.
You understand?
153% respect here, trademarked.
I'll put a feather in my fedora.
153%.
I'm gonna do 154%.
Oh, come
shit.
on, Sam. Oh.
Why is everyone trying to one-up Joe Beanie?
I know. See, I didn't. I 20 or 30, whatever, 43% upped him. Sam's doing the one-up thing.
I'll give it.
But see, you thought by going to 153, you were so high above that no one could top it.
Okay, what if I go to 108?
In
108.
2 times 108 is what? That's where I'm at.
216.
I can relate to this in a cam girl perspective when guys start doing tip wars where they will tip me like $2 and then the next guy will tip me a $5 and then the other guy will be like, fuck it, here's 10. And then the next guy will tip $20 and it's like, oh shit, he's tipping big now. So then they go into this spiel where they're like 21, 22, 23, like they just go $1 above each other and it's like, okay, they like you're tipping $1 every time. Like
well, you gotta be what you should do. You should give yourself fake tips that they can see to get them to start going
Models
higher.
can't do that. Models can't
Just
do
have
that.
a fake account.
Yeah, you would get kicked off.
Get your neighbor to
Tara, do you know who
I don't
Mark
know.
Lista
I don't
is?
know why, but because like when a model makes a member account or like a fake account in order to tip herself, she can technically like screw up the placement for herself, like give herself a place that she didn't really earn, that she just tipped herself with her own money. So campsites don't usually allow that. Like if they find out that they're paying somebody that's also got a member account, they shut the member account down. Some cases they'll ban the girl.
Mark.
That Glist. Oh.
Do you know Mark Glista, Tara?
Tara, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there anything you won't do? What are the things you won't do?
Won't do like on cam?
Do you play with the butt? Do you ever do the anal stuff?
Butt stuff.
Next question.
Jeez,
You don't have to answer that.
God.
Oh, you don't have to answer.
I played hockey for 20 years, so I know from being in locker rooms that I just have an average dick, right? But I was on testosterone and HGH for like 4
By the way,
years.
I don't buy that.
You
And
said you're
walk around
41,
with, like,
Tara?
a semi-hard on all day and underwear just
Oh, I said I'm
29.
42, but I'm 29.
Remove the other ones from your mouth, Glista.
If there was as many dicks on Mark as there was in him, he'd look like a porcupine. My
Is
God.
Mark actually in here? I don't hear his voice.
No, he's here. He's here.
Well, he's here. He's always here.
I think the last interaction I really had with Mark Listo was telling him he was a fence.
But he's one
Mark.
of those tall, lean guys.
Shut up, Mark. Talks over everybody.
He's got his like.
Yeah, I don't
phone.
think he can hear it.
He doesn't know that he's got it on. Is what
I would
it is.
give $1 million just to
Mark.
He
have a fucking
always talks about
forearm-sized
clickbait though.
$1 million, man. You won't even
He
donate.
talks about dick a lot.
Mark, dude, we're here. Pick up your phone.
You talk
Mark.
about something other than dick.
What? You know what? I think.
Oh, fuck.
You know
Dude.
what? Clickbait's
Hold on.
but he's one of those tall, lean guys.
He's repeating himself now. We gotta cut him off. He's drunk. He's taking too many of his goddamn pills.
He's too
He's
embarrassed.
killing the
here.
vibe.
Yeah, get out of here, Mark.
Disconnect him.
I can't even understand him. I
He's
just hear
drunk half
dicks,
the time.
Like every other, like.
Oh.
Just laughs
0.3 of
over
us.
everybody.
He probably's testing out one of the new pills. Had a couple of drinks. New year, new pills.
I gotta get a drink. I'll be
You know,
right
it's
back.
amazing how many people don't like Glista.
I like him.
Yeah, I've had
He's
so many
alright.
people say they do not like Glista. He's two-faced.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think-
yeah, yeah.
Sarah, do you like
My
Glista?
first impression of him was he was two-faced, like very fit and sitter kind of guy. Like my first impression of him was, okay, this dude is the whole Kyle versus Jimmernam war. Like you're fence sitting, you're talking about both parties on opposite sides of the fence. Like go away. That was my first impression of Mark.
Okay, Paul just hit the nail on the head. He said all nice guys are fake. And that's true, because if you're friends with everybody, you're really friends with nobody.
He said all MTV nice guys are fake, though. What are MTV nice guys?
I think he didn't mean to put that in there. This is MTY.
Well, I saw it as
Empty?
MTV.
All empty nice guys? My bad. Oh, anyway. Anyway,
the thing
yeah.
about Glista that bothers me is he just won't stand up to anybody. He'll let Kyle just abuse people and ha ha ha, and then he'll stand up and the next day take it back. That's what he did to me.
Glista's always had my back, and he thinks I've got a giant cock, so I can't hate on him too much. He gets cock back.
He wants your back. He wants to go in.
I don't think I've really had enough interaction with him in a long time to really have an opinion.
Like, who says
I don't think anybody really knows who he is. He talks about hockey, but do you really know who? I don't know who he is.
He's got a big dick. I already know it.
He's like, have you ever seen the movie Thank You for Smoking?
Oh, yeah. I saw parts of it where they're in the tobacco industry and they're trying to get more people to smoke.
Yeah. He's like that,
Yeah,
but with
I think you're right.
pharmaceuticals.
These pharmacy dudes, and Mark just won't take responsibility. Man, he'll sell the pills. So me and Righteous are right about that. And when Mark comes on, count for it.
Yeah,
You know what I like about Mark?
I've confronted him about it before, and he kind of just skirts around it.
Mark is all about the bit.
Right?
And
He
Mark
talks
is
about
all
how,
about the entertainment.
Oh, well, if this guy does that make him bad? I'm like, well, maybe, but that's not, we're asking about this. You know, he always just kind of deflects to something else.
That's what he does.
I think it just kind of depends on some people's personalities. Like, they have an opinion and they tend to vocalize their opinion when the person that their opinion, like, they actually have isn't around. But when it comes to, like, confrontation,
That's
they
what
don't
I
really
said.
know how to handle that.
That's what I was.
So they like panic and just, you know.
Sam,
let
what
them
did
say
I
whatever
what
they
did I
want, agree.
fucking DM you earlier, man? What did I say to you? I said when people get, you know, they have a whole different way of talking when people aren't around, but when somebody gets there, they don't only have to be fucking real with that other person, they're actually got to be real with themselves because they actually have to fucking say that shit to their face, dude. That's why I did this. I was hoping everybody would get on here and fucking, you know, and be real. But it didn't happen.
See, I end up having problems with people because I'm super blunt.
No, we are. I'm saying, maybe that was misinterpreted. I meant the beefs that are going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I think with Blissa, he just won't commit. He won't commit, and that's what he does.
Now, Sam,
he's a fence rider.
Sam,
no one's gonna come into
won't he
a
commit?
neutral zone because they don't have the safety of their own off button. They can't, like, they don't have the safety of their own stream to end it or mute the other person. So more than likely, they wouldn't come here anyways to hack.
That's the big deal. You're right. Hey, Sam, I got a question,
People
though.
who don't commit, I would ask why. What's he afraid of? That would be the question for him. What's he afraid of? Because he goes on every podcast and he won't stand up to anybody. He just won't commit.
His real name's out there. Maybe that's part of it.
Really?
But
everybody's real name is
List up,
out
Mark.
there.
List up.
He wants to be liked.
Yeah, he's just a nice guy who wants to be liked. But hey, Sam, I got a question real quick.
Yeah, but wait,
Did you have a
nice guy? Not what he said about Tara. You forget. I don't forget. That wasn't nice. That was
I didn't
really
know what he
vile.
said.
What he said about
the
Tara
pimp hand?
Cam girls. He said slap him like a bitch. What was that? Man, that was disgusting.
Keep them in line.
Oh,
keep your pimp
he
pants
was
strong
talking
or
about yeah, something like that. But honestly, like, that was so long ago.
I think it's funny.
It's funny.
Do you think that he really would smack a bitch, though, Sam?
Because it was like,
I don't think Tara thinks
well, yeah,
it's funny.
at the time, it was like, okay, you're one to talk, dude, because you're over here talking about bitch slap a hoe, but you don't even have the balls to say your opinion to Jimmer's face. Like, you're over
he
here
was
on
being
this
funny.
other,
He was
on
being
this
funny.
other server talking shit. So that was how I felt about it then. But now, like, I honestly don't even care. Like, it's not.
Some people are here to stir the shit.
Not the worst thing. Not, you know.
He used a term from like 1978. You know, it was all in jest. But the main goal was to be funny, not to insult someone, which I have to respect.
I have to care. If Bliss is
And
going to
now
be
all
on here,
Mark can do is talk about
women are going to be on here. I'm not going to let him do that. If Blissa comes on here and starts that shit with the women,
You know,
I'm not.
I mean,
Are you gonna
if
change
Blissa
things for the show?
Sam, I can tell you what
Blissa
he's
talks
gonna
shit
do.
to me, then I can handle somebody speaking to me about something about me.
Blister's not going to talk shit to you.
He won't.
Which, yeah, I
He won't.
would
'Cause
never
it's not the
expect
Jimmer
that
show
anyways.
this time. And
Yeah,
guess
it's
what's
not
gonna
his
happen?
thing.
He's gonna
Yeah.
talk about your dick, Sam Hill. He's gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I
'cause
bet
that's what
Sam
he
Hill's
does.
got a whatever dick." He's gonna tell you about how he's seen so many dicks, and he can tell by your voice
Yeah.
that your dick is this big.
It's funny that
Yeah,
it's
but
not
if
even a
he's
joke.
coming-
and
he
what
needs
pill
new
can help
material,
you, and
see?
all this and that.
Material.
So-
I mean,
so be prepared.
I don't want to spend the program talking about dicks. Do you?
No, I don't either. I'm
No,
just
I've
letting you
got
know
a
that's
question
where
for
he's probably
Cyclops. I've
gonna
been
go.
trying to ask you this, Sam Hill. All right, so
Okay.
you saw the last program of Unbleached, correct?
Part of it. Part of it.
Now, did you find it to be? Did you find that the Mr. Matthew did a good job on his stream?
I thought he did a really good job. I thought he went where the story was. I thought he held the numbers. And yeah, what do you think?
I have to say it was one of his best streams.
I agree.
And he wasn't talking about us. So, for the most part, I don't think. So, unless somebody can give me a
talk
timestamp.
about all of us.
He did? Okay.
I only
fuck
watched
him.
parts of it. I know he said that I'm Rostog. That part I heard.
He said that you are?
He thinks everybody's me.
We need you
Not
two to
even
talk
that.
at the same time.
It's like Kyle was yelling at me on the phone from the hotel. I didn't even call.
But Rostog got in Kyle's head, man.
Yeah. I did too for some reason. And I got in
his own
smartphones head for
fault.
some reason. I don't think
We're
I've
going
said
around
were you guys,
clipping
like,
these
friends
people
for a
and
little bit?
promoting them.
Who?
It seemed like you guys were. It seemed
We
like
were
you,
trolls
maybe-
slash friends.
Oh, so you were coming around like being nice
We
to him
just
and
had an
kind of trolling
agreement,
him.
like, we'll clip your shit and, like, promote everybody and just
Hey
create
now,
this
what up, everybody?
universe,
My
and
name
they
is
don't want to play
Jimmernam.
along with it. Him
Oh,
and
gotcha.
Unbleached and Jimmer, they don't,
We were
they
just
don't
being
want that.
funny
They want to be
trolls,
the only
not, like,
ones that are
fucking with
streaming.
them too bad.
Which
And
I
that's
don't
the
get.
problem.
Well,
He took it to another
and you know
level.
that's what Gonzo Network wanted. They wanted to be the only ones. Jimmer wanted to be the only
Mhm.
one. Unbleached
weird.
wants to be the only one. But they're all failing. Like that's not a sustainable
It's no fun to be the
platform.
only one.
It's not going to work.
And that's
and it's
why
boring.
Rostog. I mean, it's a cliche, but he doesn't go after people like they do. I don't think you really care if people watch other programs, but
No.
they
No,
do.
not at all.
I encourage it.
I would want more of the programs to be around because it creates more content.
Yeah.
But people just take it too far. They're trying to get people to lose their jobs and put them on the street. Shit like that.
There's a rumor of people private
But then
messaging
they don't
women
care
their
when some guy's
addresses.
having sex next to his fucking kids. Like then it's like, oh, that's not cool. But I'm gonna watch. I'm still gonna watch him.
And that's just the stuff we know about. I brought up things like
Exactly.
his brother-in-law was a drug dealer. You think maybe some of that illegal money got to them? I just wondered.
Oh,
God,
me with
taking
How
dreads.
else are they paying the bills? It doesn't seem like she ever leaves or he ever leaves. Like,
No, me
Well,
with dreads was
obviously
paying the
they're
fucking.
not. They're in a hotel.
What Sam Hill is saying is that me with dreads was paying for the house, and once me with dreads was gone, you know, there's no more honey bunnies.
Oh, could
It's-
be.
You know, it's done. And so they had to move out and fucking. I don't know how they're making. I don't. It costs kind of a lot of money to stay at a hotel, wherever the fuck.
It's
you're
an
at.
efficiency. They pay by the week. It's no more than a fucking. It's cheaper than an apartment.
$150 a week.
And the
like
government.
living
It's
in
like
a trailer
500
park.
bucks a month.
Yeah, exactly. And there's
I
no
wouldn't
room
know.
service. There's
But
no
I think
housekeeping.
Scum gave him a donation to pay for that, which is kind of sad because I feel like Scum gets like.
I felt bad for the little guy.
I know.
Jimmer says, "Oh, I'm gonna be
Yes,
homeless," so
exploited.
Scum helps him out and throws money his way. Kyle says, "Oh, I'm gonna be homeless," so Scum helps out. and
I
throws money
make
his way. Like, I feel bad for Scum because
an hour every hour of the
And that's what they want. That's what they
Yeah.
want.
It's exploiting
they
people.
want money and they're getting it. Yeah, they're exploiting the fact that he's gonna, you know, he's gonna have a soft spot and be like, "Shit, I know how it felt to be homeless. Let me help you do."
He is the scum god. So I mean, what do you expect?
That's why Cyans went on tonight real quick, just to fucking, one, because he got a donation, and the other to act like I heard he was acting like he was really taking care of his kids and really cared, like over the top.
That's what I saw. I think they were freaked out that it came out with the kids. I watched part of it, and they purposely had that kid in there, and I think that's why they did it.
She was freaked out before that even went down, so I could only imagine.
Yeah.
And they didn't eat.
I mean,
They thought Taco Bell did a crazy
There's no
call for them.
continental breakfast at that
they
hotel.
probably, it's probably genetic. Like Sainzy and his wife probably both have mental problems, and they pass it down to their children. So it's like they're not firing on all cylinders, anyways.
Maybe what we need to do is make them have a new show where we teach them parenting skills, and they show us that they're learning live, and they have to interact with their children and play with them. That's their new live stream.
I'm not doing more shows.
Travis does the 24/7 live stream where all he does is sit in his room and
nanny cam
hangs
set
out.
up.
Dude, they need to do that with Kyle and his family because that shit would be entertaining.
I've been saying that since the beginning, but he won't
Yeah,
listen.
they're like Tom and Roseanne.
Like,
He's like, no, I
nothing
talk about
happens in
Opie.
Travis's room with him alone, but Kyle shit, like Kyle's family's crazy. Like that would be entertaining as fuck.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and
but
this
there's
is the
nothing to
thing.
work with
No, it
with Kyle.
wouldn't.
He
It'd
doesn't
be
care
sad,
about
but-
anything except himself, man.
When he
There's
gets
nothing
out,
to work with.
wasn't it interesting though when he thought the stream was off, the character didn't change at all. I was expecting him.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. I thought he was gonna be like, all right, man, I'm fucking done.
Yeah,
with
that's
that
kind of
stream."
weird.
Dude.
I think that's part of his
Right.
learning problem is he just doesn't have empathy for anybody. In fact, his woman came on and said he has no empathy. That's like a psychopath. He just cares about himself. He doesn't feel any shame.
Well,
Any
if
shame,
he's
man.
not all
He
there,
doesn't
he
care.
doesn't know what empathy is.
Well,
A sociopath.
I think he knows. I just don't think he has it. It's all about him.
Like I know
Doesn't take
his
care of
kids have
family.
mental problems. They have to get it from somewhere.
2 are special ed, yeah. 2 out of 4 that we know.
Yeah. And
Which
he
I'm not
was,
saying
too.
that.
A lot of money
I'm not
comes
saying
through
that
those
he's like
children.
completely like gone. He's obviously got enough intelligence to like make it through life, but
Not very long.
I don't think he makes it through life very well.
He's barely skating
I mean
by
he's
right
surviving.
now.
He's yeah.
And
He spends all his money
the
on
thing
cigarettes
is, like
and
Sam said,
Christian
he's selfish.
Brothers.
He's skating by, but as selfish as he is, everyone else in that family is probably suffering, except for Desiree,
Yeah.
because we know
Yeah,
she's eating.
everyone forgets to include her. She's just as bad.
Sear Frost brings up a good point. What if the
I don't
thing that
think
got him
he's
struck was
that.
the SpongeBob, not the sex or the fucking child shit? Just him playing SpongeBob. That's how YouTube works. Actually, I could see it going down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
They care more about
Because when I watched it myself, that's all I heard, and that's all I thought it was. I didn't like go through the whole video. I heard that, and I was like, oh.
It's an
okay.
odd mixture of
Stop watching.
cigarettes, booze, SpongeBob, Taco
I
Bell,
wonder if
sex.
anyone's gonna strike Broke Bar for having that.
Could.
He's homeless anyways, Paul. What are you talking about?
Matthew Stearns is homeless?
Could be.
Well, Paul said in the chat, if she leaves him, then he's homeless, and he's living in a
Kyle.
hotel right now,
talking
right?
about
So,
Yeah, which is illegal to have kids that are going to school. You can't live in a motel.
Sucks.
Are
well,
they
I mean, you
going
gotta
to
be
school?
somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think the story ends well for him. First of all, he's getting drunk every night. What? For 400 people watching him, he's ruining his health for $200 a month?
And smoking his kids out.
It's just sad
Yeah,
I
because
mean, what was
honestly,
he
a job
doing?
is the way to
What was he
go.
doing before?
It's got to stop.
Yeah, just get a job. Like, even if you work at McDonald's, like, it's more than what
Yeah,
you're doing now,
yeah,
and
and
you
stream-
still have plenty of time to stream.
He doesn't want a job. I've known people like him. They will not work.
Exactly.
Kyle said he's
He
going to
doesn't
sue.
take care of his
Because in
family.
his head, he
doesn't
thinks
give a
he's
fuck.
Kanye.
Right now, he thinks he is
Yeah.
working. He thinks that this YouTube is working.
Like when he's got $100
He's got
cash in his
his- I
pocket,
do
he
have a
thinks he's
job.
Okay,
fucking
so
rich.
if you're not making a wage that you can survive and take care of your family, because when you have children, you automatically accept the responsibility of taking care of your family. if you're not
No.
making it in the job that you got, then you need to get a new fucking job.
Gets a lot of money through the government
Both
for
of
those
them.
2 children, for one thing.
He has to.
Can we
That's
give
the
a round of
only way he
applause
can
for that
survive.
hotel Wi-Fi? I mean, that's impressive. I might stay there just because of that. If I'm ever on the East Coast, my fucking
I heard
God.
they might be
His
at a new
camera
place
quality
already.
is like miles better now in the hotel.
Yeah, it's the Bitstream or whatever the fuck it's called. Bitstream.
Dude, that basically
bitrate,
was his
yeah.
trademark, though.
Building a house from
He
scratch.
needs to
No, they're
rebuild
building
it.
a house out of cigarette
That
butts
shitty
and
hole in the
empty
ceiling.
Booze bottles.
If he was smart, he would rebuild that set when he gets a house, which would be
If he
never.
was smart.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All
He's
right,
using like yoga blocks to prop up his mic.
I gotta keep drinking, stupid. I need the bottles to build the house.
He gets so many bitches. He's such an ugly man. If you really look at him objectively, he's
What do you
always
mean he
talking
gets
about
so
all the
many
pussy
bitches?
he
He only
gets.
has
He's so
one woman.
drunk that she looks like a different fat bitch every night.
Oh my God.
She messaged me one day on his account.
Wait, what? She messaged.
She messaged me. Okay, so here's the history
Stop
of me and
sending
Kyle.
shit,
Asking for
bitch.
help.
It's remarkable she's jealous.
Easy. The whole history of me and Kyle was during the time when I was on Jimmer's stream and Kyle and Jimmer were fighting over when my friend Zuki came on and Kyle was like, oh, false valor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we pretty much ended that whole argument because I just got a bunch of pictures that I had of my friend from like when he was in Afghanistan, and I showed them and I was like, okay, here's clearly Zuki, like this, you can obviously tell that it's a picture of Zuki and he's in his uniform and he's out in the fucking desert with a bunch of dudes like with guns and shit. Like it was obvious that he was in the military. So
Yeah.
pretty much squashed it. Well, after that, they kept fighting or whatever. And Kyle would send me messages on Twitter or whatever. And all it was trashing. Like, he would trash me and I would trash him back. I'd be like, you're a fucking moron. Shut the fuck up. Like, that was
Did you ever use
only
the
thing that
N-word?
was being said. No.
Yeah.
Well,
should have.
Yeah,
it was
you
like
don't wanna do that.
3 months after that. We hadn't spoken at all. And she sends me a message. She sends me a message like, why are you talking to my boyfriend? And it came from his account. So I was like, wait, what the hell? So I was like, oh, this is his wife talking to me. I was like, what do you mean? And she was like,
That
he's
was
not
his
going to be
fucking
one of
gay
your
lover.
cam boys. She told me he's not going to be one of your cam boys. So you need to fuck off or something like that. I was like, get the hell out of here. He's not going to be a cam boy. He doesn't have it in him.
Because he's so attractive to women. He doesn't have a job.
Yeah,
He's a
I sent her a
drunk,
message
he's
and I was
ugly.
like, did you read the message history? What do you think is going on with me and Kyle? Like, we hate each other. You're an idiot. She came on, like, on his stream that night saying all these cam girls are flirting with her man. No cam girls want that girl.
You don't find
want
his
that girl's man.
confidence
Prom-
sexy, like. So if a guy looks like Kyle, there's still like no chance for him with you.
I'm
Confidence
just saying,
for
like,
what?
if a cam girl is giving Kyle attention, he's paying. And since he has no
Mhm.
money, he's clearly not paying. No cam girl wants him.
None. No, any girl wants him except the one he has.
And hello, I was dating Justin Bieber at the time. What the fuck? Why would I go to Kyle? Get the hell out of here.
That was an odd diss by Jimmernam. That's the only thing Kyle's ever been right about. He's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, your boyfriend looks like Justin Bieber, like a
I was
billionaire,
like, oh,
successful man.
Instead of like
a
me,
billionaire
bruh.
guy that every girl wants to fuck.
Bruh.
Oh man, poor Jimmer.
Except for my boyfriend doesn't have lame tattoos.
He didn't show up. He was supposed to be here tonight.
Jimmernam would always get mad at women if they had a boyfriend. It was weird. It was really weird.
He seemed very happy a long time ago.
Jimmernam hasn't had a woman in how long? 3-4 years?
3 years when he was doing
Gotta
that
be
song.
rejected. He's got to hate women. I think he hates women, and that's why he's sadistic.
There's
Was
a lot of
picked
that.
on his whole life.
There's a lot of that on the internet, definitely. Like people
Oh
who are
yeah,
just like, I'm not into
finding out,
sex.
man. A lot of it toward me.
Oh, people think that you don't get sex?
No, they'll just attack. I'm crazy because I write a lot. That's a pathology. He writes a lot. But, they'll find anything, Click. You've been attacked. You were attacked by community phone. Community
Yeah.
college phone. For what?
That's what I asked at the beginning of the stream. other than light poking, you know, but it pissed him off.
One
got
thing
triggered.
one thing I wonder about you, Click, is you never seem to get mad. You're just even. You're calm. You're logical. What are you getting mad about? Don't you ever get mad?
There's a few things that I get mad about, but I'm probably not going to talk about them on here. You gotta keep your cards close to your chest, man. You know that.
Yeah, don't share like the things that trigger you for people to use it.
Yeah, what pushes
I'm talking
your
about if
buttons,
somebody
Click?
calls you a name like community college phone, and you're so calm. I mean, sometimes if you raise your voice, that's not going crazy.
Oh, I've done that. I did that.
Oh,
in
you have?
Israel.
Well, why would
It's
anybody
rare, but
care
Click
if they
has
get
done
called
it.
community college phone? I don't get that.
Smartphone. I don't think he's real
Payphone.
smart. What does he
Payphone's
really say
quicker.
that's so smart?
Say
He makes
payphone.
voices. He does shtick.
That's not even a
Nothing
good
funny.
joke.
That's
So that's just sad for them.
Well, this is what
Whoever
smartphone
called
does.
you community college phone is just a dumb like. That's
No,
just
no, that
showing
didn't
your
call.
stupidity.
We're talking about somebody else.
But you have to understand, Sam. There's a lexicon, I guess, of different characters, right? But anyway, the smartphone guy, yeah, he's just what he'll do is he's very descriptive. He's descriptive. Like he'll be like Sam Hill. He's like a guy in California, and
He always puts the location.
yeah,
You're in a dry place like the desert.
yeah. It's like okay, keep
He
going.
starts every fucking like slam with that.
It's
Oh,
like
you're
I
in
don't.
the cornfields in Nebraska, and your name's Billy.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it gets very descriptive.
But I don't see where the guy is so smart. Is what I'm saying.
He's not. That's why he says he is. He can do it online, but not in real life. That's the beauty of online.
I just think everybody sees him
And
for
when he
as a joke.
when he had that conversation with you guys, I don't remember it. I don't think he said anything memorable. So when he does
He
shtick,
talked about wrestling his buddies
That's about it.
what age?
over and over.
Wrestling his buddies. Huh.
No, but he.
I think at the
Wrestling
end
his
of the
buddies.
day, some of these people come around for attention, and if you just don't give it to them, you've won anyway.
That's true, but I
We
mean, we
make
all
fun of
want
them. We don't
attention
ever
at
go
some
on their
point.
shit.
The way we get it.
But his whole thing with me, he's like, oh, he thought he was gonna piss me off by saying I do shitty editing. He thinks I'm gonna spend any fucking extra time on this shit, even if I knew how to. You know, I'm already ashamed of the amount of time I put into this dumb shit. You know, but I'm having fun. But the point is, dude,
You could
where's
be
your
watching
channel?
a lot of TV. You're missing a lot of TV.
Exactly, dude. I don't watch. I don't know shit about what's
And we
going on.
edit
Though.
things in ways that make people actually laugh. Not get 10,000 people just to like it because they think it's funny.
You're
They
missing
think
a
they
lot
should
of
I
laugh.
think it's
CNN,
kind of
Click.
healthy in that.
Well,
In
you're
that
missing
there's-
a lot of
you're
the
interacting
Connors.
with something. You're not just in front of a screen. You're actually dealing with people, and it's kind of safe. You know, fuck you, you turn it off.
Well, that's why I like going on other people's stream because I can do that anywhere. I could be going for a walk. I could be fucking, you know what I'm saying, at work.
Aquaman made $1 billion.
But anyway, yeah, it's just like I don't know. Hopefully 2019 is as fun as 2018, but with a little less butt hurtness.
Hopefully, it's something new. Yeah, a little less
well,
butthurt. A little something.
That's what I'm after in our show. It's going to be different. It's going to be structured.
Definitely.
We're going to have segments. It's going to be new.
I'm going to make it so you guys can mute whoever you want.
I like that.
Hopefully
Everybody
we
knows I
won't
like to
need
mute.
to. I think us just, picking our people that will be on the show, we won't really have to mute anybody.
Well, I can also make a private room that we bring people into so that no one can just pop in.
You can make it like kickball. You guys have like a pool of people, and then each one of you get to pick somebody, like captains. Who would be
What
the last
I'd
one to
like
get
to
picked?
do is when something's not working, to have someone say, let's move on, it's boring. Because some of these podcasts, man, people just wander off. They lose the chat. So that's what I'm after.
Kenny.
Kenny, here's Cyclops. Cyclops, here's Kenny.
Kenny,
Anything to say, each other?
question.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Kenny.
Why did you
Cyclops.
tell me to go to hell?
Kenny's gonna have one of the most popular people on his show soon. Out of
Are you there
all
now?
of
I never agreed to do
every
his shit.
like every stream
Tell me
I've
a
seen so far.
secret. You just go on, troll them. That's the reason why you asked them to do that. So next
Kenny,
time
I don't troll. I never troll.
No, you just
Kenny gave me a wrench for like 10 minutes, and then he took it away, and I asked why, and he said, well, he talked to somebody. Who did you talk to? Because after you talked to that person, then you told me to go to hell. Who was that?
Tell you that.
Kenny.
Explain yourself.
I don't know. Have any idea what you're talking about?
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny, don't play that. We know you know.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
You told our
Moving
friend
on.
to
Wait,
go to
don't.
hell. Now what the hell's going on?
We know you're a genius.
What's
Don't
going
mess
on
with
here?
us.
Are you
When did
Kaiser
I tell you to
Soze?
go to hell?
What's Sam Hill do?
And if I did tell you to go hell, it's probably a joke.
Oh, Kenny,
Oh,
He took
no.
his wrench away.
You meant it.
And you know, Kenny, I would have helped you. I would have helped you. I'm good in chat, and you didn't got to have the chat. I'm just saying that you're exploited sometimes, Kenny. You know that, right? People take advantage of you. I've always liked you, but I hate it when people take advantage of you.
You hear that, Kenny?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow,
Kenny,
Kenny.
people use you. They use you. They don't think you're that
Like
smart.
me.
They take advantage of you. You don't know that?
I think Kenny reacts uncomfortably to
Jimmernam never took
niceness.
advantage of you? Are you fucking kidding me? Weaver didn't sit there, the little prick himself, and make fun of you for days and days and yet days. Yeah, Weaver exploited you. Jimmernam exploited you. Kitty exploited you. And I was waiting for someone to stick up for you. I would have.
But do you really
Well,
know?
Kenny tends to block the people who take up for him, so just let him do
But
his.
do you really know Kitty personally?
So what you're saying is you're too dumb to realize that all these people are making fun of you behind your back and using you. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Kenny's
consider
saying, that he's
Weaver
too
really
dumb
a
to figure it out.
I
And
never
he's
really
in
considered
denial.
Weaver a friend. Weaver's kind of an asshole that's entertaining. That's about all I give him.
Oh, so you justify them dogging you because it's entertaining?
That's Weaver. Me and Kitty eventually spent personal time together.
Kenny, I heard the tapes the other day, the Jimmernam tapes. Kitty kept talking about exploiting people, and she oh, okay.
You're there.
Deny it? Go ahead, man. Where
Never
are
exploited
you
me.
now, though? Where are they?
I text Kitty all the
That's all
time.
I'm saying. I'm sure you have some good friends. Not Jimmernam, not Kitty, not some of those people who took advantage of you, who made fun of you. Ha ha. Kenny's stupid. That was a joke, man.
I know.
Same with Wendy. Same with everybody.
But Wendy's a scammer.
Kenny, I heard you're gay. That's not true, is it?
Bisexual, I think.
Hey, wait, Kenny, why do you say Wendy's a scam artist?
She's scamming old ladies of their fucking pensions.
What gives you this idea?
Who told you that?
Here's a case for Jay.
Just wait. I want to hear what Kenny.
It was told to us on the Howard Stern show.
Oh, okay.
He played the tapes.
We talking about Carla
No.
stealing money?
That's what I was
Oh,
hoping
she's
he was gonna
worse.
say,
Retard.
But
Yeah, let's talk about
sounds like
Carla.
Carla learned from Wendy how to do it.
I don't know a lot about
Oh
this
no,
Carla.
no, Jay. She's been scamming people all along. She didn't have to
I
learn.
can tell
She
that
learned long ago.
Carla's a con artist for sure, through and through.
Yes.
Her and Frank.
Absolutely.
But is she hot?
Fuck no.
Used to be.
No.
Not anymore.
Mark, dude, the only reason that she's anywhere near hot in any of those photos is because they've been photoshopped and touched up. Nothing that's actual.
I will agree with. She probably did used to be really pretty though.
Maybe for
Yeah, I
like
agree
a
with that.
year.
The pictures
Like,
I've seen.
The first year
No.
she started doing crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably used to be average.
I saw
Yeah,
some
she's
pictures. She
drugged
looked
up.
pretty good.
I got a picture. If you zoom,
But yeah,
it's zoomed in on her tongue, and it looks like a fucking alien tongue. There's like green and blue and all kinds of shit going on.
She's like MILF porn hot.
I saw a picture of her stomach and it looked like ground beef.
Well, she has a
She's proud of
cesarean, C-section scar, I think.
My
She's got
sister had a
kids.
C-section and she don't look like that. My sister has a flat, like, line down the middle, V-cut, tight stomach still. She just has a C-section scar. Which I know
The thing about
girls,
Carla is that I wondered is, why isn't she
You
with
saying
her
Carla
kids,
has a
man?
muffin
If you're
top?
the mother,
Looks like
why
a Happy
isn't she
Trail.
with her kids? She'd rather be a model than be with her children?
No, she's a sex
I think she
worker.
would just rather be high than be with her children.
Oh, she's what type
Because
of high?
all the sex workers that I
There you
know, like all the cam girls I know, they do it because they love their children so much that they're literally willing to fuck themselves to make sure that their children have the best of everything. Carla doesn't do that. Carla wants attention and crack. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree with you, but with that dude, Broke Bar's dad, posting a picture of himself looking like a crackhead, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like,
yeah.
Wait, whose dad? Broke Bar's dad posted a picture of himself.
Frankie, Broke Bar's daddy, Frankie.
Oh.
Frankie Kitty.
What is this broke, though? That's what bothers me. You know, some people are broke, man. Are you making fun of them being broke?
It's
Is that
easier
it?
to say
That's
than
a
unbleached.
nickname. It's a nickname. I didn't make it up. I'm just using
I
the
just
name
don't
that
like it.
everyone.
All right, you don't know the
I
origin,
think
Sam? I can
Sam's
tell
got
you.
some beef with some
I've
people.
been
Let it out.
broke before. He likes Broke Bar.
It's because the the CEO came up with that
I don't
name.
think he likes it.
Because
He does, because he's always talking about meme me, make me a joke. So
That's true.
There you go. That's his joke.
Hey, who
He's
does he
Broke
have?
Bar.
He doesn't have anyone.
Well, yeah, because he always
used
treats
to.
everyone like shit.
Who did he used to have? Who, that crazy girl?
CEO,
Yeah,
Ian Ellis.
Carl Kitty.
He had CEO. You're in trouble if you only have CEO.
Ian Ellis was
he doesn't
a
even
regular.
You're in trouble if you only have Ian Ellis.
What's your opinion of Riot Coke? I mean, you're familiar with the show. You like Riot
Show.
Coke, Cyclops?
No, actually not. Riot Coke?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know him? Okay, never mind. Now I feel retarded.
Yeah, I never heard of that either.
I don't know.
Hashtag Riot Coke. Hashtag who is Riot Coke? Let's get that going. Can I get a try hard in the chat, please? Thank you.
I feel like you're subliminally messaging someone right now.
I get
This
paid every
Riot
time I
Coke
say
shit.
that. Every time I say Riot
I
Coke.
believe it.
It's one of my
It
sponsors.
doesn't work, by the way.
Just
Subliminal
for
messages,
the
the
taste
research, it doesn't work, man. Don got mad at me. They researched it. It doesn't work.
Hey, what the fuck you talking about? I got mad at you.
Yeah.
You'd know if I was mad at you, cuz. All
No,
right?
because Don was really into it. When he goes to sleep, he plays a subliminal. It doesn't work.
Oh.
Bye.
Programming.
Never talking to you ever again. Bye.
Yeah, I
Oops,
can't
wrong
do
one.
that shit either. Like,
No, it's
you
all
can't-
really about
you can't learn
neuro-linguistic
while you're
programming.
asleep
I'm really
like
big
that.
into the NLP, cuz.
Sleep is for the files to get like sorted away and stored in your memory bank, not to like try to learn.
Exactly. It doesn't. It just doesn't work.
Words are
I
powerful, Cy. Let me tell
Don
you.
used to go on about it, and he just went on, and no one told them, dude.
Cyclops, let me
researched
tell you.
it. Look it up on the internet.
Words are so powerful.
Bubble about those success beats, but you
No,
know,
no,
we
JJ,
kinda got
listen.
heard about it, so
I went to
gotta be
bed the
nice
other
to
night.
him now.
I put a fucking Spanish book underneath my pillow when I went to sleep. I woke up and I was speaking in fucking tongues, cuz. I swear to God. Hand to the man.
You were speaking in tongues? Okay. So
No, it was
what's
some
that got to do
Spanish
with
shit,
the
dude. I knew
Spanish
Spanish
book?
inside and out. It was like a fucking miracle.
All right,
All
let's hear
right,
it.
give us a sentence.
Yeah.
Order a
Vasa
pizza.
me cula chingata. Soy de Panama.
Why are you doing the accent? Is that what it taught you?
Soy de Colombia. ¿Cómo te llamas? See? I ain't fucking around, cuz.
You just said Como te amos. Isn't that my name is? You didn't even say your name.
Nah, cuz. I was asking your name.
Me
okay?
llamo.
Como te llamo? All right. You know, what do you want from me here?
What's 6
Oh yeah,
times
you're
7?
right.
I'll get to the
You
bottom
did
of
ask.
this.
You're right. Come
What's
I
6
told
times
you, man. It's
7,
all
Don?
really about neuro-linguistic programming.
Don.
What's
6
that,
times
cuz? What'd you
7.
say? I didn't hear you,
6
Jim.
times 7.
Meatballs. Oh, darn it. I'm going to learn that one eventually.
Damn you. It's Don. All right.
Ah, you thought you had me, cuz. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, I just had to make sure it was really you.
Cowards are pussies. And, you know, thugs are fucking cowards, too. And then you got the thugs. Sometimes they think they're so powerful that they become fucking pussies themselves. Now, think about that one.
They
What's
get
with
so
Don
used to
A?
other people.
Get in here.
Mattresses are only one aspect of my business. Really, I'm involved in a lot of stuff. It's funny that you guys always talk about the fucking mattresses.
You want to hear something interesting I learned speaking of mattresses? Ah, never mind. Nobody wants to.
Can't imagine you did.
Was it
PVC,
something you saw in
though.
a
They used
purple
to-
commercial?
They used to make mattresses out of PVC, like the foam inside.
Why'd they stop? Uncomfortable or what?
Too flammable, I think.
Dude, that's
Too
true. Mattress
toxic.
fires kill a lot of, well, people like Kyle, let's be honest.
Well, no, like actually the guy
Like
was
People
saying.
get drunk and drop their cigarette in the bed.
Fall
Well,
asleep with
now
a cigarette.
mattresses are all like they have to be like flame retardant or whatever.
Luckily,
It's
his
like a
mattress
whole-
is saturated in pussy juice, so it's like...
Like Don probably
It's like
sells
a barrier.
mattresses that like the whole house will burn down, but Don's mattress will still be sitting there.
Their mattress is like a giant
It's the only thing that
pad.
will survive.
Soaks up all the... Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, but the Christian brothers will light it up.
That's true.
It's made of.
That's the weird thing about flame retardant stuff, though, because when I was a kid, my sister's boombox like
Their
exploded.
kids won't burn up
and
then.
Caught a bunch of shit on fire. Well, there was no open flame, but the mattress just kept burning, like melting away.
Yeah, it
That was from you,
smolders.
Tara, not you.
Then then you open the door, and everything just explodes. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, because yeah, it
Backdraft.
didn't have oxygen either.
Yeah.
That was like that movie in the 90s.
That was a great movie.
Remember in the 90s how good movies used to be, dude? Like, they came out with all those fucking movies for every different
Well, it's
type
probably
of...
just because we were younger.
Well, look at like,
Baldwin.
remember Arachnophobia and shit like that? That movie Arachnophobia, like about spiders.
The spiders.
It's like, like when you're a kid, you buy it. You're like, oh my god, that could really happen. It's like, no fucking way. No, remember that movie? There was another one they made like with bees though, and they just kept making movies like that too.
I don't remember that one.
I
Dude,
remember
and-
The Fly.
The Fly. Oh, what's that from like the 50s?
That one's just fucking weird. It had Jeff
No.
Goldblum. No, that's
The
like
80s.
Yeah, 70s, 80s. Probably.
Jeff Goldblum.
It's very
You'd always
strange,
that if it wasn't for
long,
my son
drawn-out
David.
movie.
Independence Day, but no. Dude, the
That's
90s.
not
Then you
Jeff
had like,
Goldblum.
remember Tremors, or Tremor, or
That
whatever
was
the fuck it was
the
called?
guy who played his
Tremors
dad.
was the
Wrong
shit.
character.
That was-
You just picked any Independence Day character.
That was the guy who played his dad.
Yeah, he played his dad. He played David's dad.
Not Jeff Goldblum.
No, that's why.
He played
But I
Jeff
mentioned
Goldblum's
David.
dad in the movie.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But
I'm the
anyway,
idiot then.
no, it's all good. Oh fuck, man, the 90s were the shit. Though there was a lot more explosions. Like there's not as many explosions anymore.
Oh, like Speed. Remember Speed?
Like they would like put explosions where they didn't need to be explosions. Like a car would hit a fucking guardrail and be like, boom. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm never getting in an accident. Fuck that shit. They like over exaggerated everything. But hey, I think I'm
That's
gonna
how it
call it
should
a I'm gonna call it a fucking night. Thanks for everybody coming in.
Tremors. That was a cool movie.
Tremors was good,
All
wasn't
right.
it? And then the sequels
Yeah, it was
always ruin
cheesy as
everything.
hell though. You watch it now and you're like, what the hell? But back then it was pretty cool.
Check
you ever-
out the RJ and Cy show, January 22nd.
Before
Tara,
we leave,
come back.
you guys
Come back,
ever?
Tara. It's really nice having you here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
Tara.
joining us,
I don't
Tara.
think I was ever in this server.
Well, you're missing out because, you know, my server's dead. I'm not gonna lie. It's like hardly anything ever goes on. But
It's getting better though now.
yeah, I'm not a very good.
You just need a couple
steward.
people that just want to stay there and chat. That's how it works.
I need Dick
You gotta get a few.
Circumson and Dirty
No, I'll be
Panda.
taking my people.
You need a
I
bot.
told you just
That'll
come
be
over to my
friends,
Discord.
and
That's what
they
you
get
guys need to
along,
do.
and
I know.
Just comes natural.
I'll share it with you. We'll change the name to whatever.
Let me see here. Oh, right here. This looked cool when you were a kid. Let me put it up on the screen. And then like when you watch it now, it's like so bad, dude. Here we go. It's the Terminator, the original one. He goes to fucking clean his face.
That's the only good one.
Look at that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck would you do that? There had to have been different ways to do that. Instead of having like an animatronic
It was low budget.
Alright, hey, see you later,
It was
Tara.
fun.
Good night,
but,
Tara.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we're ending it.
See ya.
It's dumping.
Oh shit. Smartphone.
Darth Aerith. No, we can't stop now.
He posted, "Is Cyan's losing his job channel?"